KO the basic. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout Boxing. It's your boy KO Boxing. Knockout. KO 86. Knockout 86. Knockout Boxing 86. I'm here. We live. We back. Whatever you want to call me. Welcome to another edition of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. We got so much to talk about. Smash the like button if you could. Hit that super chat if you could. Donate to the channel. The Cash App is $ Knockout Boxing 86 TV. At the very least, I mean, hit that damn like button. It's free. But we got my dog Emmanuel Carter coming through with our first super chat of the day. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. Salute to my dog. Shout out to my dog, Tim Carey, not Jim Carey. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. If Jerry makes the wrong pick Thursday, I'm crashing out. Man, just be excited for the damn draft, bro. That's all I can tell you. You're wrong, nigga. You are wrong. Reading is fundamental. You're wrong. Shakur Stevenson is not with Eddie Hearn no more. That's what you call a save face article. Don't worry, bro. I'm not arguing with you, Blunt. I'm here to educate your under 30-year-old ass. Quit arguing with your elders, nigga. You are wrong. Shakur Stevenson is not with Top Rank. I mean, he's not with Matchroom, nigga. And you shouldn't even like that article because that article is making your boy look like Eddie is the one that didn't want him. You're wrong, nigga. Get out my comment section talking shit with your wrong ass and let me speak to the rest of the people. We gonna get there and you gonna either be quiet or you gonna get cooked. You got two options, nigga. Shut up. B is 0128. What's good? Kevin House, Emmanuel Carter, World Animals, Johnny Spears, All Things, Realistic Washington fan, Optics ID, Hardcore, Casual in the building. What's up? Shout out to my dog Z. 5 of them things. 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. Salute, Z. Appreciate you. Night Rider, what's up? You just saw one right there. Nigga is trying to tell me that Shakur still got one fight with Eddie. The boxing scene article that Lance Pugmire wrote is confirming the split, but trying to give you a different reason to make Eddie Hearn look like he the one that didn't want Shakur Stevenson. But the article confirms, and the title of the article is Shakur Stevenson inks a deal with Lou DiBella Promotions. If he's still with Eddie, why the fuck he need a new deal with a new promoter, nigga? Fuck out my face, bro. Stop talking. You nigga read, nigga. Read. Don't get me started right now, bro. I'm just trying to speak to everybody. You coming with this bullshit, man. It's Monday. I'm in a good mood. It's my birthday week, young nigga. We live. We got a birthday stream on Thursday. It's my birthday week all week long. Nigga, I'm lit. Double in the building. Ty Draper done changed her name to Jab Queen Boxing. Salute. Big Braille, Marquez, DP, man. What up, DP Rocker? Ruben Langford, Brother Huey Q. I see we already got 100 people in here. Can we please get the likes up? I want to get straight to the cooking because we got so much to cook on. I want to get straight to the cooking because we got so much to cook on. So please get the likes up. Windy City Assassin, tired ass Cowboy fan, everything healthy. TY 007. We got Mr. Moet, Mr. Make 'em Sick, Kendra Scott, James Marshall, Tim Carey, not Jim Carrey, Savage, Killer Queen, Sunchild, Million Films, Poi Pounder, Jay So Black, Javon 856, Kevin King, Marquis. Y'all give me a second. Let me turn this fan on. All right, we back. Ruben Langford, what's good? Greenville and Mike, what's happening with you? Z, I see you. My dog Ronnie Bravo, man, what's good? Paid in full, what's happening with you? Not me. Blunt Sports, SJ's Boxing IQ. Drink more water, what's happening? Don't drink them. Ohio, Cassandra in the building. In the building, Boxing is in the building. Texas, DT20, what up? Kevin House, what's up with you? Silver, what up, Silver? There's my son. Y'all go subscribe to Rival Mirror Gaming. What's up with it, young man? Rashad Warner, what's up with it? 600 said, my dog, Dank, a father in the building. Cash, lit banger face. Crypto, Cash Crypto, what's up, bro? ASOS thing, what's up? Everybody change their name. I need to change my name to Always Right, 86 TV. Brashley McClendon, what's up? No one's always right, but y'all get the point. Terrence Gayton, what up, man? Boxing and barbecue, what's good with you? Hardcore Casual, what up? Don't drink them. We roasting. Shapologize today. I'm just gonna tell the truth, bro. I don't really be trying to roast niggas. I just tell the truth. And my opinions be so logically based on facts that they're right a lot because I don't let the stupid shit get in the way of trying to tell the truth. Eon BS, what up? Brandon Broussard, what's good? Lee Jackson, what's happening with you? What you sipping on then, gang? Oh, on my birthday, man, I like old fashions with a good grade of whiskey. If I'm going out with the missus, I probably do a ranch water with 7-Up or Sprite because I like to sip those slow so I don't get too lit since I'm driving and shit. My main thing is going to be good food, though. My main thing going to be a lot of good food. Your birthday on Thursday? Yeah. Mine is on Sunday, bro, the 27th. But since I don't go live, since Thursday is my last live of the week, that's going to be the birthday stream. And then I will be live Sunday for my actual birthday, but that's the morning after show. That's 9 a.m. in the morning. We're a little bit more chill. You know what I'm saying? We got KQ up here on those days. So Thursday night will be the official birthday stream, man. You know, we turning up. You feel me? Deep in it, what up? J. Cool, what up? You told me to come back yesterday and apologize, but when you got proven wrong, you didn't do that, bro. What I get proven wrong with? You talking about something I misread and corrected? F you, nigga. Like, what you want me to do? The point is he fired Eddie Hearn, and when I realized that I read the text message wrong from my homeboy, from my source, I corrected it. You so busy on trying to prove a nigga wrong, go get you a channel, nigga. Get off my dick, sucker. How about that? And I corrected myself. I ain't got to apologize to you, nigga, because you came in my shit on some hating shit. Niggas don't, nigga, look, if you don't never give me credit for being right all the fucking time, don't mess up typos, or if I get something wrong for 10 minutes because I'm getting the information quick and shit, Try to catch me in those 10 minutes while I'm making sure I get shit right. Nigga, if you don't never come around when I'm right, then nigga, shut your bitch ass up when I'm wrong. How about that? J. Cool, ain't shit cool about you, nigga. How about that? How about that? If I don't never see you niggas when I'm right and you don't never give me my flowers, you don't never give me my credit when I'm right 85 to 90% of the time, but you want to come around the 15, 10% time that I'm wrong because you a fucking hater and you like to, oh, he was wrong this time, let me point it out. Then fuck you, get the fuck from around me. How about that? Don't turn me up today. Shut your bitch ass up. How about that? WTF Media, what's up with it, bro? Bought out mixtape fire. All right, this is not the day for this shit, bro. William Old School, what's good with you? Salute. This is not the day for this shit, bro. Y'all boy better shut up. Y'all better shut up and enjoy the show today, dog. Oniyaki Jennifer, what up? Trey Skills, what's good? Shout out to my dog Fresh 313, what's good? There go my son channel right there. Y'all go subscribe to Rival Mirror Gaming in the building. Got me cussing in here with my son in the chat and shit. Boy, shut up. Shut up, nigga. Blaze P for PTV. What up, Blaze? Isaiah, what's good? Johnny Spears, what's happening with you, bro? Salute, fam. Kanye Straight, what up? Robert Pitts, what up? Marzi, what's good? Oh, man, rest in peace to your pops, bro. Yeah. SBG Mello, what up? D Young, what up? Johnny Spears, what up? Pay, what's good with you? Quick, I see you. Kevin King, what up, bro? We got my dog, Big Dog Willie with the 2 piece in the super chat. Salute to the Tank KO and the Tank Maniacs, Hair Grease, and Jake Paul. That shit getting so fucking old, bro. Like, it's not even funny, but do your thing. Just keep dropping money to do it. But you gotta grow up, bro. You gotta grow up, fam. That shit. Jake Paul is fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., my nigga. Jake Paul is fighting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., my nigga. You lost that one. Come back. That's me. What's up? LeBron Jones, what up? Come back with something else, bro. $1 million with the 2 piece in super chat. Big Taurus, my G-Day Thursday. Need me a wrench, bro. I got you. I'll get you right. Hold on. Can't even speak to the chat, bro. Can't even speak to the chat without niggas trying to talk slick. You niggas think because I'm cool, y'all can just talk any kind of way, bro. Because you on the internet and shit. You niggas would never talk like that in my face, bro. A lot of y'all would bro, you never do no shit like that. Niggas get all the way out of pocket over the internet, bro. Shit's crazy. There you go, $1 million. Shit's crazy, bro. LeBron Jones, what's up, bro? Yeah, Cassandra, I'm sick of these dudes, man. Lame ass, hating ass dude. I give so much great content. I'm writing so much. And if a nigga misspeak or say something wrong, but then correct it 10, 15 minutes later and shit, then do a whole video correcting it again the next day, that ain't enough for niggas. Niggas just act like, I can't even say females because I don't even want to put that on female. Niggas just be acting like fucking lame ass haters, bro. Probably some nigga with a channel under a burner account that I done killed in a debate before. That's all. Taylor Banger, some nigga that's scared to say my name directly unless they making a video about me or doing a live about me and shit. Some nigga that's so scared to have a conversation with me because they know what happened to me, what happened to them and shit when they get in this shit. You know what I mean? And so niggas coming in under burner accounts talking shit. JAO5, what up? YGB22, what's good? I know the game, man. D Young, what up? We know how this shit go. London Walker, what up? Burner account ass niggas, man. B More, what's up, B More? Yeah, call me tomorrow. Yeah, boxing barbecue facts. It's already in the ground, buried, all that shit, bro. At this point, you just seeming lame. But do your thing, bro. I ain't mad at you. Trey W234, what up? It's easy to run your mouth behind the screen, yeah, and type and shit. My face is up here. Go ahead and walk up on me. That's what I'm saying, like, bro. I'm good out here for real. Like, my face is up here. I'm in Dallas, Texas. Walk up on me, bro. Walk up on me with that energy. Let's just see how shit goes. Always bet on black in the building. What up? Victor, what's good? I got you, B more. Just call me on tomorrow, bro. Draper Wright, what up? Facts, bro. Cause see, niggas get to looking stupid. Cause see, what happens is Z and everybody in the chat. What goes on is if I misspeak or something, I say, okay, yeah, that was wrong. That wasn't the main thing that I was saying, but I misspoke here. I was wrong here. Here's what's correct, and I agree with you on this. But now let's get to what you really up here for. Let's get to the real smoke, and then we really get to the real disagreement. Niggas get cooked out here, bro, badly. Southeast Kings, what up? And they all know it. Dre Finest, what up? B Hayes, what's good with you, B Hayes? Salute. Your boy finally made a good move, B Hayes. I'm happy for you, man. All right, we got 100 in here. We got 200 in here. We got 100 likes. Let me get the camera on, bro. Let's get straight to the cooking, bro. But I'm tired of something that I feel like gotta be the first segment of the show. I'm tired of fight fans' willingness to continue to just be fucking stupid, bro. I was in a debate last week, right? Shout out to my dog Fight Game. 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. Salute to you, Fight Game. I appreciate you. Nigga, I said what I said and I stand on it, bro. Stop typing in my comment section, bro. Here, nigga. Here, nigga. Here, nigga. Here, bro. Here. Here, bro. I give you what you're looking for, bro. Here, bro. Here, nigga. Here. Here. Here, nigga. Damn, here, nigga. Damn. Here, bro. What's the deal, dog? Either stop talking or let me get to my show, or if you want to debate, bro, hit the link. Otherwise, just be quiet, bro. Dangerous Desires Bully, what up? Just Do, bro. Salute to the homie. Y'all go subscribe to Just Do Boxing. All right, so look, bro. I was debating Cat about Jerome Boots Ennis and Brian Norman last week. I believe that was Wednesday or Thursday, bro. Y'all remember that shit? For those of y'all that was here, do y'all remember that shit? Let me know if y'all remember. You in your feelings for what? Come to Newark and see what happened. Ain't nothing cold about you, bro. That's not a tourist destination. That's nowhere to go. I'm not looking for trouble with internet trolls. You know what I look like. I don't know what you look like. So how about you just, when you see me and approach me with that energy, bro. You niggas is soft and you not gonna do nothing, bro. Stop all this internet tough guy threatening shit. And let me get to this boxing talk, because I'm not even on that. I know y'all don't like the confidence, bro. I know y'all don't like the accuracy, right? I know you don't like the belief that I have in my stance and my boxing picks and everything I say on this channel. A lot of it's proven to be right. I know you niggas don't like it, but you gonna deal with it because I ain't going nowhere, bro. Come to Newark. Ain't shit in Newark, nigga. Rock with Shakur Stevenson, bro. Do your thing, but don't threaten me because I tell the truth about the nigga, bro. Y'all gotta stop that lame ass shit. You ain't gonna do shit, nigga. Now you look like a hoe. Get the fuck out of here, bro. King, what up? Now, do y'all remember that shit, man? Do y'all remember the debate last week? Yeah, YouTube Mafia and shit. Crazy. Do y'all remember the debate? All right, so one thing that came up, bro, that I feel like I gotta give its entire segment because I'm so tired of hearing this shit, bro. I'm so tired of hearing this shit. And that is, you can't tell a boxer what they worth. I have to start the show with this because I feel like boxing fans, a lot of you are choosing to remain stupid on purpose. Because by remaining stupid, you can deflect from your favorite fight. I'm so tired of niggas telling me this shit, bro. I'm so tired of you can't tell them what he worth. You can't tell them who to sign to. You can't tell them how to move. You can't do this. You can't do that. And I'm starting to figure out that, and this is my belief, in my opinion, I think that stance comes from a bunch of niggas who ain't really consumers. From a bunch of niggas that like watch boxing, but you ain't a consumer of boxing. You watch boxing, but you're not a customer of boxing. That stance has to be from niggas who don't pay for shit. What just happened? My shit tweaked out for a minute. Let me turn off the camera. Let me get right and turn off the damn camera. My shit tweaked out for a minute. Mic check, bro. Let me know when y'all can hear me loud and clear. I'm gonna wait. My shit went in and out for a hot minute. We good? Let me know when we good. I'm good. They say I'm good. All right, so what I was saying, bro, because I don't know what y'all heard and what y'all didn't hear. Shout out to my dog King with the 2-piece in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I want my camera on when I say this shit because I want y'all to see me when I say it, bro. Because I mean every word, dog. Let me know if I start getting choppy again. So this stance of you can't tell a nigga where to sign. D-Free, what up? You can't tell a nigga who to be signed to or where to move to or how much money he should make or who to fight. And what I'm starting to learn, bro, is that comes from a lot of people that don't buy shit anyway. And so when you're not a consumer, when you're not a customer, bro, you feel comfortable just feeling like you don't have a place to tell the people or tell boxing what you want back from it for your patronage. So when you're not a patron, when you don't have a DAZN membership that you pay for every month, bro, if you don't have an ESPN Plus that you pay for every month, bro, if you don't have pay-per-views that you buy every time they come up, right? If you don't go to fights and understand how expensive it is to go to a big fight, if you are one of these types of people, then you're going to be happy with what you get, bro. You're going to be happy, oh, I can't tell them what to do. I'm just going to rock with them regardless. You goddamn right, as a customer, bro, as somebody that actually buys shit, bro, you have a right to tell them what you want from them. You are the customer. They make the money that they make because of you, bro. If you don't consume the product, if everybody stops fucking watching boxing that actually buys it, then there will be no fucking fight cards, bro. If no one subscribes to the Ring magazine, it will cease to exist. If people ain't watching boxing on Prime, PBC will lose their contract. If no one is getting the DAZN subscriptions, there will be no more boxing if people ain't watching boxing on DAZN. Anthony, we're going to get there. So when I hear people say stuff like, you can't tell them where to sign or what to do, that shit sounds stupid to me. We all have a right to say what we want when we spending our money. And if we listening to fighters say, well, I want this, and that fight, and they decide to go somewhere where it don't have this, and that fight over there, then we get to say, look, bro, you said you wanted this. But this ain't adding up with your actions. They get to get called out for that. When we get reports of a nigga's live gate being $1 million, but he want $5 million for a fight, we get to call that out. Because it's unrealistic expectations is what's keeping you from getting a fight that you claim you want. A lot of y'all either are stupid or you just like to play dumb because these types of conversations don't fall in the favor of a lot of your favorite fighters, bro. Let's just keep it a buck, bro. Let's keep it all the way real today. A lot of people that don't like having these conversations are on the end of people or in support of fighters that are always on the wrong end of the conversation. Let me make sure I worded that right. A lot of fight fans don't want to have this conversation, or a lot of them that don't want to have this conversation, I should say, are also fight fans of fighters that are always on the wrong end of this conversation. And so they use it as a cop-out. I just want the fights. You pocket watching. I ain't getting paid off of it. You right. But the nigga you support is getting paid off of it because niggas like me buy it. The nigga that you rock with is getting paid off of it because people like myself drink more water, not me, and a lot of people in this chat, we buy those fights, bro. And being a boxing fan ain't cheap. Why the fuck are we not supposed to be able to say what's on our mind? Why should we shut up and just let stupid shit pass us by? All because a segment of the population of boxing fans want to remain in the dark and remain stupid. Make that shit make sense. You can't have it both ways. You can't demand the best fights. Oh, I want to see this fight. I want to see that fight. And then not get into why those fights you want to see are not happening. You're dumb. You sound stupid. Oh, I want this fight. I want that fight. I want to get that fight. But man, we shouldn't be talking about how these fighters move. Man, we shouldn't be talking about what these fighters make. We shouldn't be talking about who these fighters signed to. But all of that stuff affects the fights that you claim you want. So you just gonna yell, I want this, I want this, I want this, and not do nothing, say nothing, move in a way to try to get it. You're not gonna do shit. Shit's weird to me, bro. It's a weird ass thing. And we gotta stop this shit, man. Y'all, let's educate ourselves, bro. And yes, we want to get boxing to be as great as it can possibly be. 2 Cents Boxing in the building. What's up? Go subscribe to our channel. Shout out to my dog Andre's Finest with the 11 piece in the cash app. Being a fan don't come cheap. You dig? Facts, bro. Boxing is behind in a lot of aspects. And a lot of that shit we don't have control over, right? But the thing that fans have control, the things that people don't have control over, bro, or the things that we do have control over, we don't even want to take control over that. We don't have control over what they try to give us, what they don't try to give us, how they decide to do this and do that. But we do have control over how we fan, how educated we are, how much we support it, right? What we spend our money on, how good we educate ourselves on the sport inside and outside the ring. Niggas claim they diehard boxing fans, but only want to be half-hearted, halfway-ass fans. Oh, I'm a diehard boxing fan. I only want to talk about it in the ring. That other shit, I don't want to talk about it. I've been preaching this shit from the moment I started this goddamn channel, bro. And I'm going to stand on it to the moment I stop making content. And that is, bro, we are behind because a lot of what boxing does, but we're also behind in this sport because we have the dumbest fan base that refuses to educate itself, that refuses to really stand on what they say on the internet. Niggas on the internet will tell you they love Shakur Stevenson, but never go to his fights, bro. Niggas on the internet will come and try to tell you to come to Newark, New Jersey behind Shakur Stevenson. Nigga, don't come to Newark, nigga. Nigga, don't come to the Bay, nigga. It's Devin Haney all day. Niggas will tell you that till they blue in the face on the internet. But can't show you a pay-per-view receipt. Can't show you a goddamn ticket of them going to a motherfucking fight, bro. Be the same niggas tell you don't talk about the business. We dumb, bro. We stupid ass fans, bro. We stupid ass fans, bro. Like, we dumb as shit. And niggas is fighting to keep us that way. No, bro. Educate yourself. So you don't be mad at a nigga when he called a fighter a duck and that fighter really is a duck. Educate yourself. So you know when a fighter really just blowing smoke and lying to you. Educate yourself and you might. And guess what? Guess what? Stupid niggas. Guess what? All you I don't pocket watch niggas. Guess what? Educate yourself. Right? Educate yourself. And you might have knew that Eddie Hearn was bad for Shakur Stevenson from the jump. Yeah, let's get into it, bro. Let's get into it. Educate yourself a little bit more, right? Pay attention a little bit harder. Do a little bit more research, and maybe you too would have known that Shakur Stevenson should have never signed to Eddie Hearn in the first fucking place. Maybe you too would have saw it coming from a mile away. Just a thought, my niggas. See, the ability to see shit coming and be accurate, that comes from research. That comes from educating yourself. That comes from knowing what the fuck is going on so you don't be made to look dumb. Yeah. So don't be no dumbass boxing fan. We already behind as it is. The least we can do is educate ourselves. You can't tell. I go to these football chats, and then I'm going to get to the next topic. I promise y'all. But I really mean this shit, and I'm passionate about it, bro. I go to football chats. I go to the football barbershops. Niggas talking football, talking basketball, all that shit, bro. I ain't seen not one Dallas Mavericks fan tell me, man, nigga, you can't tell Nico how to run the Mavericks, nigga. If he just want to trade Luka, nigga, he just trade Luka, nigga. Y'all sound stupid as fuck, bro. Not a single Dallas Maverick fan was like, look, bro, you just a fan of the team, nigga. That's Dallas Mavericks business, nigga. If they just trade Luka, nigga, they just trade Luka. Like, that's none of your business. You just be a fan of the team. You don't even know how stupid that is. Don't worry about how dumb it is to trade Luka. Nigga, they just traded him. You a fan of the team, nigga, stay in your place. Basketball fans don't do that, bro. Football fans ain't running around this motherfucker like, yeah, man, we don't give a fuck who we draft, nigga. Just support the team, nigga. Just support the team, nigga. We don't care, nigga. Overpay a player, nigga. Don't worry about what they paying the players, nigga. Fuck you worried about the salary cap for, nigga. You worried about the contract for, nigga. No, don't be worried about their contracts, nigga. Football fans, basketball fans, nigga, they don't do stupid shit like that. They're more educated than boxing fans. And some of you are fighting to stay uneducated. Meaty Riley, what up? You're fighting to stay in the dark. You're fighting to continue to let them pull the wool over your eyes. Do you not know why certain boxing dads and fighters and shit don't like me, bro? Because I pull back the curtain, nigga. Duh. If I'm not saying real shit, if it don't make sense, niggas wouldn't be so motherfucking mad, nigga. Niggas get mad at your boy KO because I'm pulling the motherfucking wool back. Only in boxing, though. I ain't never heard one Dallas Cowboy fan be like, yeah, nigga, we just can't tell Jerry how to run his team. We can't tell Jerry how to run his team. Why? We can't tell Jerry how to run his team, nigga. Like, we can't do that. Like, that's Jerry's team, nigga. You just a fan of the Cowboys, nigga. You can't get mad at who he draft. You can't get mad at who he let go. You can't get mad at who he decide to pay and who he don't decide to pay. Nigga, that's Jerry's team, nigga. You shut up. They don't do stupid shit like that, bro. Only in boxing, we just do this dumbass shit where let's just stay dumb. Let's just stay dumb. Hey, if that fighter wants to go sign somewhere that ain't got no fights for him, if he just want to sign where ain't got no fights for him, nigga, let him do it. You just shut the fuck up and be a fan, nigga. You just shut up and be a fan. Shout out to Trey Skills with the 2-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. Keep cooking, bro. I'm gonna keep cooking for sure. I ain't see one Brooklyn Nets fan be like, listen, nigga, we can't tell Kyrie what to do with the corona. Marshawn West, what up? We can't tell Kyrie what to do with the corona. Nigga, them fans are like, nigga, get the shot, nigga. We need you to play. You hurting our team, nigga. You one of the best out here, nigga. We need you to play. Everybody was mad at Kyrie, nigga, over the corona. All right, Dre's finest. Have a good night at work, bro. Now, one nigga was like, yeah, you can't really tell that nigga what to do. Everybody was on that nigga helmet. And what he ended up doing? Eventually playing. Do you not know as a consumer you can apply pressure to get what you want? But you niggas won't even do that. You don't even want to do that. You don't want to do that. Y'all want to play dumb. Y'all want to play dumb. And in reality, the more you educate yourself, the more you have a voice. You should be offended that people like Bob Abrams think that you are so stupid, he could just throw a rock in the ocean and hit one of you dumb motherfuckers. Yeah, you like, nigga, he talking about you and then you just like, yeah, fuck it, Bob. I'm going to stay stupid. I'm going to stay stupid, Bob. Trash, bro. Care about this shit, man. If you're going to call yourself a diehard specifically, if you're going to have a channel, cover all this shit. Talk about all of this shit, bro. Okay. All right. I don't know, bro. It must be. Is it a full moon tonight, bro? Dead ass serious. Is it a full moon, bro? Is it a full moon tonight, bro? I'm dead ass serious, bro. I'm dead ass serious, bro. It got to be a full moon, bro. Nigga, the topic is whatever the fuck I say the topic is. What is wrong with you niggas today, bro? If I want to spend the rest of my show and talk about motherfucking food all day, if I want to throw a party in this bitch, bro, I do what the hell I want. If you don't like it, bro, you can leave, fam. The nerve of a nigga to come in my house and tell me to take off my fucking shoes, bro. Y'all got shit fucked up today. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, bro. You coming in my house telling me to take my shoes off, nigga. It's my house. If I want to wear shoes around this motherfucker, I wear shoes. I wear shoes, bro. It's on you to stay or go or find somebody else you want to listen to or whatever. Get to what I want to when I want to get to it. The fuck? Get to the topic. Get to the content. Nigga, this is content. The realest and best content you're going to get of anybody talking boxing. And I stand on that. And any content creator don't like me standing on that, let's get it. On any topic that you want. Yeah, I stand on that, bro. The realest, best, truth-telling, thought-provoking, business savvy, inside the ring, outside the ring opinions you're going to get anywhere on YouTube. And I stand on that. Now, what's up? To anybody out there, fuck out of here, bro. The hell? I'll get to the topic. Nah, nigga, get out my chat. The fuck? Anyway, bro. Moving on. Because I'm ready too. Niggas be tripping. If your ass would have been just a little bit more patient, you wouldn't have been blocked right now. If you'd have been a little bit more patient, you wouldn't have been blocked. Shout out to my dog, Drink More Water. Boxing fans equal more runs. If it ain't Super Fight or the same 4 or 5 names, they don't know a motherfucking thing, and he's not lying, bro. DX Tsunami, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. What up, freak? When I see you, bro. All right, I really got like 3 topics I want to get to today, bro. Billy, what up? I got like 3 topics I want to get to today. That mean we cooking. That mean we going in depth. That mean we about to get it in. Smash the like button. How many likes we got, bro? No evidence. Why you ain't got no wrench, bro? Is that really you? How did you lose your wrench, bro? I don't know, no evidence. Let me see something. Okay, no, that's you. I got you. I had to, you know what I mean? I had to do a little research first, dog. Somebody coming here with your name and shit. All right. Where we at on the likes, bro? 167. Let's get to 200 real quick, then we working. I understand everybody can't donate to the channel, hit them super chats, hit them cash out, but let's get the likes up real quick, bro. Then we on to the next topic. We got 10 in the building with the 2-piece. No biscuit in that super chat. He say absolutely nothing, just showing love to the channel. I appreciate my dog 10 in the building. 10, thank you, dog. Thank you for your support, man. 203 JD, what's good with you, bro? Yeah, let's get the likes up to 200, then we rocking. 200 likes, we moving on to the next topic, bro. $169 now. We got to get it. We got to get it right. Get it up to 200. I need 31 people to hit the like button. It's damn near 300 people in here, man. We can get to 200. Intellect 813, what up? Okay, yeah, night right. I was reading that. I'm like, nah, ain't nobody else said nothing, so. Nobody else said nothing, so I think we good. Oh, I got you, no evidence. You know, I just got you the homie. I just had to make sure it was you, dog. I'm like, who the fuck? What the fuck? What's going on? You know, evidence got a wrench. Me and Drink is the only one that can take wrenches, and Miss KO. Me, Drink, and Miss KO the only ones that can take wrenches. Did I miss your super chat? You dropped one, not me? Oh, shit. Yeah, I did, bro. Thank you, not me. Shout out to my dog, not me, 5-piece. No biscuit in super chat. It was dope watching Conwell live. I don't agree with the decision, but it is what it is. May 10th, I'll be able to watch Muratalla and Chop Chop live. That's going to be a good little Chop Chop out of Robert Garcia account. Muratalla taking on Abdulev. Abdulev a sleeper in that fight, bro. Muratalla better come with it, and all his potential better shine bright. Abdulev ain't coming to play. Abdulev can fight, bro. The Conwell shit, yeah, I disagree with the decision too. He got to run that back ASAP. He got to look way better in the fight, be way more dominant. That dude is right there for him, bro, with his style and shit. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't running from Conwell. Conwell got to fight better in that fight, bro. He had no business making that fight that close. Even if you can't knock out, I already talked about Devin interview, bro. He got a video out of me. That's it, dog. Not a big enough topic, fam. Not a big enough topic to do a live stream with, bro. Yeah, not a big enough topic to do a live stream on Devin right now, bro. I did a video on it, though, if you want to go check it out and come back, bro. SBG Mello with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. My dog just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you. Mr. Willie, 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. I mean, no shade, Joseph Jackson, but the Shakur News is running today right now, bro. You know how we do, bro. I'm covering the hottest topics in boxing, bro. The Shakur shit is the big news today. I'm sorry, bro. I cover what the people want to talk about, man. Mr. Willie with the 5-piece. No biscuit and super chat. He say salute, dog. We got when I step into the window. Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Shout out to my dog, Smooth Criminal. It's been a minute, bro. Salute to you, fam. He say, KO, chat, what's up, fam? What's up with you, dog? It's been a minute. Salute to my dog, Smooth Criminal. What up, bro? What up with you? Income, what up? We had 20 people dip out. That must be the haters. They going to go make some videos and shit. I don't give a fuck. Run the likes up. We at 198. I need 2 more likes real quick. Teach, what up, Teach? Hit that like button, Teach. We waiting on. We doing a like check right now, Teach. Hit that damn like button, bro. We need 200. Victor say we're at 198. You could be number 200, Teach, my brother. Kevin House say we have hit 200. All right, so obviously, bro, we got to get to the Shakur Stevenson shit, but I want to talk about Tank and Roach first. Now, I already told y'all that Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach could be postponed. So I got two different things I'm being told, right? And then I got a text message from my source. We're talking tomorrow, so hopefully I have more information on this for you guys and for you ladies tomorrow. But two different things. I'm hearing the fight could be pushed back from one side, one source, and then another source is telling me the fight announcement could come this week and that nothing has changed as far as they know, that the fight is still going down June 21st. But the good news is still supposed to be this summer if it does get postponed, and the opponent is Lamont Roach. I think for me, right, of course you don't want a Tank Davis fight postponed. You want to see him back in the ring. You want to see the fight as soon as possible. But for me, the most important thing to me, dog, honestly, bro, is to make sure that it's Lamont Roach, number one, and that it's sometime this summer so he has a chance of fighting at the end of the year. Those are the two most important things to me. So I hope that the fight announcement is this week. Even if it's this week and the fight is in July and not June 21st, I don't really give a fuck. As long as I know I'm getting Tank in the summertime with all the announcements that we already got for the summer, I'm lit, bro. I want him fighting sometime around Shakur and motherfucking Keyshawn. I want them all fighting within a month and a half of each other. We got Keyshawn June 7th, Shakur July 12th. If Tank is June 21st or Tank is on the 19th of July or the 26th, I don't give a fuck. I just need it to be Lamont Roach, bro. As a diehard Gervonta Davis fan. Y'all give me a second. Oh, we turn it up. Miss Kayo called your boy asking what I need for my old fashioned. See, I love a good birthday week, man. She always looking out for your boy, but she like, you got your stuff for your old fashioned? It's like, nah, I need my walnut bitters. I need my orange bitters. I need my Woodford Reserve double oak. You know what I mean? Let me hydrate. It might be a long night on a Monday. Let me hydrate on y'all ass, man. But yeah, so as I was saying, oh yeah, that shit fire, Drake. That shit fire. Appreciate that, B Hayes. His birthday's actually Sunday. Birthday stream is Thursday though, because I'm not live again until Sunday morning. You know, morning after show. That can't be the birthday stream. So birthday stream is on Thursday. Y'all be sure to come by and show your boys some love. And shout out to my dog Forever Studios, dropping 10 of them things. 10 piece, no biscuit in the super chat says, get them likes up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. SJ's Boxing IQ says, in my opinion, Roadside never sounded confident it's gonna happen. Nah, they said that they was waiting on the announcement. That Tank, that they just waiting on the announcement or whatever. Fight happening, bro. Fight happening. Yeah, SJ's, we turning up all week long, bro. I don't know how old you are, SJ. You look like a young man, you know what I mean? I'm about to be pushing 40 soon. I'm turning 39 and shit, bro. I gotta slow down a little bit. I still gotta work every day and drop this content and shit. So, Joseph says, looks like Tank ducking. No, sir, bro. No, sir. No, it doesn't. If you're listening, if you're listening, the rematch is coming. They're just trying to find the right date for it. Miss KO in the building. Yeah, salute to my baby. 31. Yeah, nigga, you barely 30. Man, get the fuck out of here. Don't worry, it's gonna hit your ass at 35, nigga. Y'all be quiet. Everybody be quiet. Everybody mute the chat. I'm just gonna talk to my nigga SJ real quick, man. Then between me and you, SJ, ain't nobody listening, dog. It's just me and you, nigga. When you turn 35, shit gonna change, bro. Bones pop for no reason, nigga. The shit you doing right now, like you might could just like get up, boom, and then just walk off and you good and shit. About 35, 36, nigga, you gonna get up and your knee just gonna crack, nigga. Just crack. What the fuck? Bones gonna start popping for no reason and shit, bro. Enjoy that shit, bro. With your young, yeah, bro. 31 and shit. Yeah, nigga, I'm better than 39, bro. Yeah, that shit different, man. That shit different. But anyway, back to this because I want to get to the Shakur Stevenson topics, though. So, as I told y'all last week, I am hearing that it could be postponed to July, maybe even August. But then I'm also hearing that the announcement could be this week. If it's going to be June 21st, the announcement got to be this week, right? Because you need at least 2 months to promote it, bro. So, I don't really, my thing is, bro, and then I'm moving on, as long as it's Lamont Roach, and as long as it ain't pushed back to like October, November or some shit. As long as it's Lamont Roach, if it's Lamont Roach in July or June or early August, bro, it just gotta be Lamont Roach. You gotta write that ship. You gotta get right back to it. So that's the good news of it, is that I'm not hearing no curveball that's coming, somebody that we didn't expect or somebody we don't know. But it is boxing. You never know what shit could happen, right? But that the fight could be postponed, like I told y'all last week. But we'll see. As to why it's postponed, it's not because Tank Davis and the PBC is broke. It's not because Tank Davis is unhappy with the PBC. It's because they've been so goddamn busy this year. They're trying to find a right date for it. June 21st could still be locked in. If so, the announcement is gonna probably be this week. But it's looking more and more likely it could be that next week, maybe the 28th, or maybe the first week in July for like Independence Day or some shit, or maybe mid to late July is what might also end up happening. But either way, we gonna get that fight. So we'll see what happens. So that's what I have for y'all on that. I do want to cover this too. Before I get to these other topics. I was watching an interview that Wally Moses did on YSM Media. Salute to them for getting the interview. And he said that Tank Davis will be an easy fight for Shakur Stevenson. Now, part of me ain't got no problem with Wally Moses saying that, because Wally Moses is Shakur Stevenson's granddaddy, and he is Shakur Stevenson's trainer. And if he said anything else, I would look at him sideways, right? But another part of me just wants to remind Tank Davis specifically, this is what happened when you don't put on your best performance. A part of me wants to remind the boxing world to just please keep doing this, bro. Keep doing this shit. Niggas is like, from Keyshawn Davis to fight fans to trainers to other fighters. Now all of a sudden niggas is coming out the woodwork telling you that Tank ain't really like that. Tank ain't really like that. And I just want to say, keep that same energy, because niggas got tests coming up, number one. And number two, just because Lamont Roach had some good moments and did well in the fight, don't mean your favorite gonna do the same thing. But specifically to Tank Davis, this is what happened when you shit the bed, bro. You held to such a high standard because of everything you've done so far in your career. Niggas is the sharks are circling. They just waiting. You got to go remind niggas what it really is, bro, because a lot of people have forgot. And for Wally Moses, bro, you can't laud that Shakur Stevenson and your camp, y'all got such a high ring IQ, and Tank Davis ain't really got no ring IQ to go with Shakur Stevenson. You can't say that, bro, and then say that Shakur Stevenson beats Tank Davis because Shakur Stevenson in the amateurs and shit. I'm so tired of Shakur Stevenson and Wally Moses, and this is just me. Every time that Clarissa Shields, right, and Wally Moses talk about Shakur over Tank or Shakur gonna beat Tank, they always talk about some amateur shit, bro. They always talk about how he was an amateur and shit, and how Tank Davis went pro. They try to make it seem like Tank Davis went pro because he couldn't go to the Olympics, or these fighters turned pro early like Abdullah Mason because they couldn't go to the Olympics and shit. No, niggas turned pro because they were better than you at 18. Niggas turned pro because they were better, bro, at 17. Not everybody stays a fucking amateur boxer or a motherfucking Olympic person. No, don't nobody do that shit when they can turn pro and start getting money for this shit, bro. Niggas gotta stop that. The prodigies are the ones that turn pro early, fam. Early. Right? And I just wish that for some that I don't know why this shit happens or whatever, but I would just ask everybody that gets these interviews with Wally Moses from now until July 12th. Everybody that gets these interviews with Shakur Stevenson from now until July 12th. Everybody that gets these Keyshawn Davis interviews from now until June 7th. I dare you to only ask Keyshawn Davis about Edwin De Los Santos. And if you ask a Tank question, I dare you to put Keyshawn Davis and Edwin De Los Santos in the title of your videos. I dare you to ask Shakur Stevenson about William Zepeda. I dare you. I absolutely, positively, double dog dare y'all to ask these fighters about the fights they got coming up. Hell, Shakur got such hot topics right now. Ask that nigga about Eddie Hearn. That's more relevant. Ask him what happened with Eddie. Ask him about Turkey right now. I wonder will we finally, for the first time in the careers of Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis, will we be able to see them promote their fight based off of them and based off of their name? I wonder. I know this is probably not going to happen, but just as a fan, when I see a Keyshawn Davis interview, I want to be able to make I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, y'all think I'm bullshitting. I want to make a Keyshawn Edwin De Los Santos video. Swear to God, I want to make Shakur Stevenson, William Zepeda videos all the way up to the point of him fighting William Zepeda, bro. I really do. I want to be able to do that. So I'm asking for those of you that's interviewing, for you fighters out there, I'm asking y'all to allow us to promote your fight here on Knockout Boxing 86 TV. You using Tank's name don't make you bigger. It makes him bigger. It don't make you a star. It makes him a bigger star. Yeah, it makes him a bigger star. Because now all y'all's biggest fight is him. So we'll see how that shit go. Not me bringing up a great fight that's on that card with Shakur and William Zepeda. 2-piece. No biscuit and super chat. It says, side note, Imam Katayev is all wrong for David Morrell Jr. Yeah, Katayev is a little baby motherfucking ought to better be out this shit. But he struggled a little bit in his last fight. He ended up getting a stoppage, I believe. That's gonna be a good one. Morrell a dog, bro. To go to Katayev after David Benavidez, oh, you a dog. You a dog. David Morrell Jr. is trying to work his way back up and work his way back up quickly, bro. Fast and in a hurry. All credit for taking that fight. That's going to be a good-ass fight. That's going to be a good-ass fight. Shout out to Ryshawn and Kelly. 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said, absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. I appreciate my dog, Ryshawn Kelly. All right, now, I got to start here, bro. I got to start here. Shakur Stevenson versus William Zepeda on the undercard. Jupe, what up? On the undercard of Berlanga versus Shiraz. This shit is trash. It's a travesty. It is garbage. And I'm not even a Shakur Stevenson fan, bro. Not even a Shakur fan, dog. But bruh, you got a title eliminator on the main event over a championship fight. You got two cats. Berlanga just knocked out a dude that was on a 10-year layoff. Motherfucking Shiraz is making his debut at the weight class and coming off of a gift draw with Carlos Adames. You're putting them on the main event over Shakur versus Zepeda. And this is why somebody so emotional, somebody who believes in dictatorship, should not be fucking sung praises about in boxing as somebody that you stupid goofballs want to take over the sport because the nigga's fucking up his own card. He's fucking up a fighter's career. He's putting people in a position that they don't deserve to be in, all because Shakur pissed him off. This is what happened when you take the tact of, it's his money. He can do what he wants. He putting up the money. He can do the card the way that he wants. This is why you don't fucking like dictators running your shit. This is why you shouldn't like it. This shit is trash, bro. And so I say it again. You sure you want your black American fighter over there fucking with Turkey Al-Sheikh? Can somebody name the black American fighter that was on Turkey Al-Sheikh's main event? It's only one of them. It's only one of them. It's only one of them. His name rhymes with Merritt Crawford, bro. Devin Haney on the fucking undercard. Shakur Stevenson on the motherfucking undercard. Was Wilder the main event? I didn't think Wilder was the main event. Maybe I'm tripping. My point is, though. My point is, bro. This man is hurting Shakur Stevenson's market value. He's making Shakur Stevenson's free agent value just be fucking in the trash, in the dumps. You know how hard it's gonna be for this nigga to, like, he's driving his value down. So Shakur probably got no fucking place to go with but him. But Shakur fans don't even see that shit. He's making Shakur free agency have to go through him. Cause he knows that niggas is gonna be like, nah, bro, I can't pay you that. You was on under, nigga. You was down under, but you wasn't even in Australia, nigga. We can't pay you that, bro. We can't pay you that, nigga. You fought Padley, nigga. You fought Padley, nigga. You was like the 4th fight down from the card, bro. Then, nigga, when you fought like right around the corner from your crib, nigga, they put you on the undercard again, bro. All because Shakur pissed Turkey off, bro. And this one I don't understand, bro. And again, this is coming from a nigga that is just outside objectively observing this shit. Turkey the one that switched the number on Shakur and then made Shakur apologize for getting mad about it. You know how diabolical that shit is, nigga? You slap me in my face, I get pissed off, I slap you back in your face, and then I apologize to you, but you slap me first. Y'all know how crazy that shit is to somebody like me? That shit don't make no sense. This nigga changed Shakur Stevenson number. Nigga, I'm gonna pay you this. All right, bet. Yeah, I'm getting this for the Zepeda fight. Then he slid him a piece of paper. That shit was the wrong number. Shakur get mad about it and air his ass out. And then Turkey make him apologize. But nigga, you fucked me over first. You changed up on me first. I gotta apologize to you. And then in apologizing to him, he still said, yeah, you can get this fight, but nigga, you in the motherfucking, you on the motherfucking undercard, nigga. You can get this fight on the undercard. Crazy, bro. Absolute crazy. I hope the money worth it, fam. Going over there, messing with Turkey and shit. I hope that shit worth it, bro. Cause boy, that boy treating you like you less than, dog. If it was really bygones be bygones, salute Turkey, let's do this work. Let's get this work done, Turkey. Let's get it done. to throw your ass on the undercard of Berlanga and Shiraz, bro. Can't say that, B. Hayes. If that's the case, then why the hell is Shakur still on the undercard? Drink more water with the 5-piece and Suche. He says, I don't give a damn. I don't care about Shakur being an undercard fighter. I don't blame Turkey. I blame Shakur for running to another country. Big Turk putting on the heater of the card. The card is fire. The order is fucking wrong. And this is the shit right here. I understand what Drink is saying. Niggas say, who cares? Nigga, Shakur should care. You should care. Because it further is allowing Shakur's value to be driven down. And when his value is driven down, it's going to be hard for him to get big fights. Bro. Card is fire. The order is wrong. And they doing Shakur dirty, bro. They doing him dirty, dog. You niggas should care. I wish a nigga would, bro. I wish a nigga would put Tank versus Roach on the motherfucking undercard of Sandor Martin versus motherfucking Jose Rayo Valenzuela, bro. Nigga, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind, bro. This shows that Turkey don't know what the fuck he doing. He fucking up with the Devin and Ryan card, letting people get in that shit for free, invite only. Fucking up your money there. Then he taking the motherfucking Shakur card. Williams and Pater in the fight that's the most highly anticipated fight, the one that people want to see the most, you making that the co-main. Absolute travesty, bro. Absolute trash. All because that young man lashed out at you, bro. All because this nigga, bro, lashed out at you. And this is who y'all think should be running the sport. This who y'all think should be running the sport, bro. A nigga that'll let his emotions and feelings get involved to where he'll fuck up anybody's favorite fighter's market value and fuck them up badly, bro. I don't care what Keyshawn Davis say about Bob Arum, bro. Keyshawn could cuss Bob Arum out tomorrow, nigga. Guess who's gonna be the main event in that motherfucking fight in the DMV? It won't be Abdullah Mason versus Nakathila. Tank Davis can say, man, F the PBC, man. Fuck Al. They don't know what the fuck they doing. They trash. They garbage. When he fight, guess who's gonna be the main event, bro? It's not good for Shakur, bro, to be on 2 undercards back to back. This nigga done went from main event Saturdays to main event Thursdays to cross country motherfucking Saudi Arabia undercards, and now this nigga come back to his home country fighting in New York, and they put this nigga on the undercard all because he pissed Turkey off, bro. And then furthermore, anybody know who the lead promoter is for this card? Oh my God, y'all cooked out here. Does anybody know who the lead promoter is for this card? Nardi, what up? Does anyone know who the lead promoter is for this card? B. Hayes says no. I don't know, KO. Drink more water, wrong. Jab Queen Boxing, wrong. It's this guy. Y'all remember when Blunt Sports came in here and asked me to apologize and said this? What he says, I know he didn't read the fucking article that he was trying to use. The article confirms by Lance Pugmire that the lead promoter for this ring card is going to be Golden Boy. Just so I'm clear, who was it that told y'all that Shakur was going to have to deal with Oscar De La Hoya if he wanted that Zepeda fight? My memory's fucked up. We gotta talk. Oh my God, we gotta talk. Who was it, bro? I can't fucking remember. It was somebody who said if Shakur want that fight, that nigga is gonna have to go with Oscar. Because Oscar is not just going to give Zepeda to this nigga and split the money with Eddie. So let me get this straight, Shakur fans. I set y'all up. I lulled your ass to sleep just a little bit. You think Turkey put this nigga on the undercard? You think Turkey let Oscar be the lead promoter? You think he did all that because he not trying to line this nigga up? The nigga did a whole fucking roundabout. A whole fucking roundabout to do exactly what the fuck I told y'all he would have to do. How he the lead promoter and don't have a fighter in the main event? Because he don't want Shakur and Zepeda to be the main event. Because he's trying to get in Shakur's head, bro. They are setting your boy up, nigga. If it is close 7-5 either way, if this nigga Zepeda is able to maintain activity and Shakur is not popping them back and catching them in between shots enough, they are lining the nigga the fuck up. Because who sold Ring to Turkey? Who does Turkey have control over? Shakur will be free after this fight. Oscar De La Hoya will do anything Turkey want him to. Nigga, you want Virgil? Put him on every card you got. Nigga, you want Ryan? Put him on every motherfucking card. I give you Jose Ramirez, Honor Barboza Jr., Zepeda. Y'all nigga better wake up, bro. He better cook him. Ken out. 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Bro, you predicted the whole situation, and that's why niggas is mad, bro. That's why niggas is mad. That's why cats don't like me, bro. You could see the shit coming from a mile away. And he put himself in this position. The smart thing would have been to play nice, go ahead and act like you want to fuck with Oscar to get the fight. Go ahead and go over there with Oscar, get the fight, and they still might try to line you up. But you have a better chance maybe getting a fair shake, nigga. But now you done made the shit combative. You been calling Oscar and Mexicans all kind of names. You done called Turkey all kind of names. You put their rival Eddie in this shit. Now you done kicked Eddie out this shit. This nigga took the long fucking road to do what the fuck he should have just did in the first fucking place. And now you in a position to where, nigga, think of the main, like, nigga, the main event is gonna be the ring size that the whole event is gonna be what favors Hamza Shiraz, nigga. They not making the ring big for Shakur, y'all. Hamza Shiraz fights behind his power jab and is a pressure fighter. Nigga gonna be in a pressure fighter ring, y'all. Think. Fucking think. He gonna be in a pressure fighter fucking ring. Cause everything gonna be favored to Hamza Shiraz. This nigga is on a Golden Boy card. Why? Because Golden Boy sold the ring to Turkey. And Oscar does whatever the fuck Turkey tells him to. So Turkey's best interest is to keep that shit going. And then no matter how much I'm right, niggas always do this. And without even telling, like, nigga can't even say, okay, nigga, you was right about this. Nigga got to move straight to the next thing and say, okay, well, we don't know that, KO. Can we stick right here and can I just get my flowers first? Can Can we stick to what we own, and can I just get my shit first? Can I just get my shit first? You already want to tell me some new shit instead of sticking on this shit right here. Crazy to me. Shout out to 2 cents boxing with the $2.50. She want a biscuit, $2.50. That get you a biscuit, 2p, 50 cents in the super chat. They still not being honest. Shaking my head. Yeah, it's nasty. My dog Drink say a 18-foot ring will be nasty work. I'm telling y'all, bro. Oh my God, dog. Shakur, please beat this nigga 11-1, bro. 7-5, 8-4, not good enough, y'all. Zapata already know off the rip, nigga. Look, if you just throw a shit ton of punches and don't get knocked out, nigga, we got you. This nigga already know off the rip. I'm telling y'all, nigga, just throw 100 punches around, nigga. Just throw 80 punches around. Throw a shit ton of punches, nigga. Nigga, just do it, bro. Just throw 100 punches around. Don't stop applying the pressure and don't get knocked out, nigga. We got you. We got you, nigga. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all. Shout out to Intellect 813 with the 5-piece no biscuit and super chat. Zapata will be much busier in the ring than De Los Santos. Curry's gonna have to fight that man. 100 punches around coming at him. Jup says, but wouldn't a bigger ring help Shiraz? Therefore, it helps. No, it's gonna be a smaller ring for Shiraz. Shiraz is a pressure fighter fighting behind a power jab that's coming to get you, and he's not overly athletic. For somebody like him, think of him like Sebastian Fundora. Smaller rings help those types of guys because they big, tall guys that can fight inside, but they're not athletic. They're not athletic. So if you put them in a smaller ring, they can close space on you quicker. They can close distance on you faster. And they don't have to worry about trying to chase you around the ring because they're not athletic like that. And to take it a step further, it's a gold. So and then let's just logically, right? It's a Golden Boy card. It's a Golden Boy card. You think Golden Boy and Ring, you think they gonna do the shit to favor Zapata or Shakur? Just something for y'all to think about. Just watch. Just watch. We gonna all get to see the Ring. We'll see who right, see who wrong. So I'm gonna move on to the Eddie Hearn shit. I'm gonna move on. But I want y'all to understand something very important, bro. I want y'all to understand something very fucking important. They lining the cat from Newark, New Jersey up, bro. They lining them up because they may want to be. What does Oscar De La Hoya want? What does Turkey want? They want to be in the Tank Davis sweepstakes. They want to be in the Tank Davis sweepstakes, bro. And how can Zapata get there? By having that fucking belt. What up, Opulent LD? Salute, bro. So what I'm telling y'all to understand, bro, Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy are not the lead promoters for no reason. And don't be naive. Don't do what Devin Haney fans do. Don't talk about how Turkey fuck with Shakur, how he likes Shakur, how he paying Shakur, how he doing this and doing that for Shakur when you watching him do this nigga wrong every step of the way. Niggas don't do you wrong in boxing outside the ring to give you a fair one inside the ring. I don't know why I have to keep saying this shit, bro. They do not be like, yeah, I'm going to make it hard to get this fight. I'm going to change the number on you without telling you. I'm going to put your ass on the undercard. I'll never rethink Tank versus Curry. It's Tank over everybody over here. Nothing Shakur could do to Williams and Pater will make me rethink him and Tank, bro. Tank is that fucking good. He just had a bad night. That's all. That's all. It happens to all of them. But anyway, like I was saying, bro. What Shakur and y'all have to understand, bro. And what you need to know is that niggas don't do this shit outside the ring to make sure shit is fair for you inside the ring. They didn't make Oscar De La Hoya the lead promoter for this fight. They didn't make you have to do exactly what the fuck Oscar told you had to do when you first became a free agent. They didn't lowball you and then finally get the fight done and put you on the undercard. They didn't do all this shit to you for the business part of boxing, only to get to the fight and make sure the judges is in your favor, or get to the fight and make sure the ref is in your favor, or get to the fight and make sure the ring size is in your favor. They are going to go all the way, nigga. Just like they went all the way with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, nigga. Learn your lesson from Devin Haney, bro. And how Oscar De La Hoya, Ryan Garcia, Golden Boy, how they played him from start to fucking finish, bro. Niggas that'll do that, bro, just watch yourself, bro. Get somebody to check the hand wraps good, check the gloves good, make sure the drug testing on point. If you can appeal judges and shit, see who the judges are and shit. Get that shit figured out ASAP, bro. Get that shit figured out ASAP, bro, because them boys lining you up. I can see it from a mile away. Remember, though, maybe there's something I shouldn't be speaking on because, you know, we just supposed to watch the fights and not say shit. We just supposed to watch the fights and we ain't supposed to say a motherfucking thing. We supposed to watch Shakur make stupid ass decision after 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 stupid ass decision, and not say nothing about it because we just boxing fans. We can't, you know, we can't tell him who he should and shouldn't sign to, even though it turns out that he agrees he shouldn't have signed to the nigga that he signed to because he wouldn't even finish his fucking contract with him. But hey, whatever, bro. B. Hayes, ask Shakur Stevenson, is Eddie still the best promoter in the game? I'm sure he'd probably disagree with you. Yes, he's still with Jay Prince, bro. They fired Eddie. Eddie's out of there, bro. Shakur Stevenson parts ways with Eddie Hearn. You got conflicting reports out there. Dan Rayfield is reporting that he parted ways with Eddie. Then there's a boxing scene article by Lance Pugmire where an anonymous source is saying that Eddie is the one that chose not to pick up the option on Shakur's second fight. I think Eddie Hearn's just trying to save face. I think that boxing scene article is bullshit. What both articles confirm is that nigga's not with Eddie Hearn no more, and he's going to be with Lou DiBella for this fight, and then he's going to be a free agent. That's what Dan Raphael is saying. That's what Lance Pugmire is saying. They're giving you different reasons. I'm going to trust the nigga that broke the story. See how my logic don't change? Remember the Tank and motherfucking Lamont Roach venue issues, money, Tank unhappy, it's this, it's that. When niggas was trying to tell you that, yo, I'm not the one that broke the story, but here's why it's going on. So my logic is the same, dog. How the fuck does Lance Pugmire's source know that it was Eddie that split from Shakur and know this and know that, but he couldn't even get Lance Pugmire the information to break the news before Dan Rayfield? Nigga, I'ma trust Dan. Shakur fired his ass. Shakur fans, trust Dan. He the one that gave you the news. And he's saying Shakur fired his ass. Lance Pugmire got somebody, and I believe it's Eddie Hearn. Lance Pugmire got somebody telling his ass, hey, man, it's really Eddie that left Shakur and didn't want to pick up the option on his fight. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. I don't believe you. Not Lance Pugmire is great, and I believe somebody really told him that, and he's just reporting. But, bro, you telling the nigga after the fact, after the shit that already leaked and got exposed and all that, and now you saying, oh, yeah, it's true. Shakur might be with Lou DiBella, and he's moving on, and so they were able to negotiate a deal with Lou DiBella for this fight, and he is going to be a free agent, but he's doing that because Eddie dropped him. Shakur didn't drop Eddie because Eddie don't want to look bad, bro. Shakur fired that nigga, bro. Any Shakur fan trying to say that Eddie Hearn is the motherfucker that let Shakur go, you arguing against your own fucking favorite fighter, nigga. Get on board and listen to KO, dog. Understand what's going on. Use your fucking logic. How the hell does Lance Pugmire's source know that Eddie is the one that split from Shakur when he couldn't even get Lance Pugmire to drop on the goddamn details before motherfucking Dan Rayfield, bro? Dead ass serious, dog. Then I'm going to get to Eddie in a minute, but I need y'all to understand how information is disseminated. I keep having the same conversations with niggas over and over and over again, bro. This is Tank Roach, venue, Dan Rayfield, motherfucking Rick Glazer shit all over again, bro. Dan Rayfield break the news about Tank and Roach, tell you what's going on, tell you why it's happening or whatever. Then Rick Glaze like, nah, that ain't why it's happening. This is why it's really happening over here. But Rick Glaze didn't even know the shit was fucking happening, nigga. Same shit here. Dan Rayfield break the motherfucking story, tell you what's going on with motherfucking Shakur, tell you that he's leaving Jay Prince, that he fired him, that he signed a Lou DeBella. And then somebody come behind him confirming the shit, but saying, nah, that ain't why it happened, nigga. Why it really happened was Eddie left Shakur. Nigga, stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe from these niggas. Eddie is trying to save face because his ass got motherfucking fired, bro. And it's not a good look, specifically when you trying to make sure Boots Ennis resigns to you. Yeah. Specifically when you dealing with Boots. And now he's all you got left. You don't want to give Boots and his team the impression that Shakur left you. The fuck are we talking about, bro? No, Eddie did not split from Shakur, bro. Shakur fired that nigga, first and foremost. J.A. Dixon, I know, bro. I don't give a fuck. Niggas be tripping. All right, so he fired that nigga. This article, this boxing scene article, bro, is cap. It's Eddie trying to save face. There's that part of it, right? There's that part of it. How can you get out of a deal if you sign for 3 fights? If both of them had an agreement, which would be a good thing for Shakur Stevenson and for Eddie, right? If they both agree that it's not working and at any time either one of them can terminate the contract. We have something similar to stuff. I don't know what their clause is because I'm not privy to boxing contracts, but I look at employment contracts every day for my job. I won't tell y'all what my true job is, but here in Texas, we're what's called an at-will state, right? It's called an at-will state. We got at-will clauses in all our employment contracts, whether you work and you think you're a contractor, whether you think you're a full-time employee. What at-will means in Texas is that you can quit your job for any reason without notice. You ain't got to let them know nothing. But it also means your job can fire you without notice for any reason that they want to. It's an at-will status, at-will employment, right? A way out of that is if Shakur side and Eddie agreed that at any time, if the agreement's not working, they can get out of it with no penalties, no fees, not have to pay anything, right? That would be a way out. Or he could have paid Eddie a fee to get out. Or Eddie could just be like, yeah, it's not working. You go ahead and you can fire me. But the fact that Shakur is the one that fired Eddie leads me to believe that there was something in there where Shakur and Eddie could terminate the agreement at any moment if it's not working out, bro. Now, this was a long roundabout way for him to get to the right decision. And it's all of the same points I've been making to you guys for fucking months. What exactly? I need somebody that was loving Eddie Hearn. Facts, J.A. Dixon. You don't want to go to purse bid. That was a smart decision to get to now, but the dumb decisions J.A. led him to now where to where now they lining his ass up. They lining him the fuck up, bro. After the insults to Turkey, the back and forth with Oscar and shit, calling Oscar all them names, calling Zepeda all them names, you biting the hand that feeds you basically. Now your ass lined up. So yeah, you did the right thing not to go to purse bid, but you should have just went over there and played nice and made the fight when you was a free agent, and maybe you might be under more favorable circumstances. Now he's back against the wall. And simply doing the Edwin De Los Santos or doing the Nakathila, that may not be enough here, y'all. I need y'all to really hear me, bro. The Edwin type of performance, the Nakathila type of performance, that's not going to be enough here, bro. I'm letting y'all know that shit right now. Now, my first question is this, bro. Honest to God question. What did Eddie Hearn do for Shakur Stevenson? Exactly. Marquis says made his stock drop. B. Hayes says, gave him a platform. DAZN is not Eddie's platform. Golden Boy has that same platform. Turkey likes to have his fights on DAZN a lot more than other platforms. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. He robbed Shakur. He signed Shakur Stevenson with no intention in investing in him, only talking a good game about him, putting him on Turkey cards as a loaner and collecting his 20 to 25%. And he made his stock drop because by going on Turkey cards, Turkey ain't really fucking with Shakur Stevenson anyway, so he throws him on undercards and shit. He has no interest in trying to build Shakur Stevenson, no interest in keeping his market value up and turning him into a star. He just paying him and saying, here, nigga, this is where you fight. Then, this is not true because how can Eddie hook him up with Turkey? Why wouldn't you be able to go through Bud Crawford for that? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. How he the one hook him up with Turkey? Shakur couldn't go through Bud. Big Brother Bud, Boogeyman Bud, Big Dog Bud. Eddie did nothing for Shakur other than rob that young man. And this is why it's important for us to educate ourselves. And you guys, a lot of you that argue with me, you wouldn't have got in your feelings and you would have saw this shit coming from a mile away. Eddie don't have no fights for Shakur. Oscar has the fight that Shakur claims he wants. If Shakur wants to deal with Turkey, why does he need Eddie in his pockets? Why can't he just deal directly with Turkey? Devin Haney did it. They fell for the way that Eddie talked. That's it. They like what he said in the meeting. He sold himself well. And he didn't do shit for Shakur other than hurt his market value and fucked up his relationship with Turkey. Shakur probably would have got better advice from Bud how to deal with Turkey. Hey, man, here's how you get money out this nigga, bro. You saw how I did Earl, nigga. Saw how I did Earl, nigga. Look, just brush Turkey ego, nigga. Talk about niggas getting on their knee, you know what I'm saying? Tell everybody to kiss the ring and shit. Call Turkey your friend and shit. Me and you can, we can talk our shit, you know, amongst ourselves. But nigga, you trying to get to this bag, this is how you handle Turkey, nigga. You be nice to that nigga, you know what I mean? You act like he your friend. Yeah, Ronnie Bravo. When it comes to getting monies from niggas that you don't deserve, oh yeah, you listen to Bud Crawford. That nigga knows how to fleece and be grimy and all that shit. Yeah, he should listen to Bud, bro. Bud Crawford lost Turkey tens of millions of dollars fighting Madrimov, and Turkey's response was to get him the Canelo fight. Yeah, nigga, listen to Bud, nigga. When it come to getting money from a nigga that you don't deserve, listen to Bud, bro. He lost tens of millions of dollars in the Madrimov fight. Turkey lost tens of millions of dollars in the Madrimov fight. Spending on Bud Crawford. And his response was to get Bud the goddamn Canelo fight. Yeah, nigga. If you want a connection with Turkey, might have should have went through Bud and not motherfucking Eddie. might have, should have. Might have, should have. Might have, should have, would have. Might have, should have, would have. Went to motherfucking Bud Crawford. Boxing Hacker, you don't get to say shit, bro. You don't get to say nothing to me. Nothing at all, bro. Just enjoy the show. Now, the other thing about this situation with Shakur Stevenson and Eddie Hearn is I'm glad that it allows him to be a free agent after he fights Zepeda, and I hope he wins the fight. Nigga, you cannot be a free agent off of a loss, bro. I hope he dominates and wins this fight. And I really, really hope that he handles his free agency better this time around. Bruh, whoever you want to fight, whatever you are looking for, then that is what he will do. He went there because of the bag. He thought he was going to get a bag. He thought that he was going to get easy fucking money. Whatever he does is what he will prioritize. If you want the fights with the fighters that Premier Boxing Champions have, you have to go to them. Hopefully this situation with William Zepeda has proven that to him and all his stupid ass nut hugging fans. If you want the top rank fights, you will have to make nice with Bob. Forgive Bob. You don't know his heart, Bob. Made you a champion, Bob. You would have to forgive him, and you will have to go over to top rank. Why do you say that, KO? Because you are an undercard fighter. Your value is in your belts. Your value is in people having you long term. You are not Canelo, nigga. You do not have the value to go on a fight by fight basis where niggas is just giving you the best fighters in their stable. Okay? That's not gonna happen. You not just gonna go get Loma and niggas feel like they gonna keep you long term. You not gonna get trash ass fights for all this goddamn easy. Good ass money for trash ass fights no more, bro. You gonna have to get in these big time fights if you want to keep making the money like that, bro. Turkey gone in 18 months, y'all. He gone in 18 months, bro. Shout out to that dude with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. You've been cooking since I walked in from work hours ago. I'm getting ready for bed and you're still at the stove. Yeah, man, we got another hour, 15 minutes left in the show. I'm going to drop the link for everybody in a minute, though. So I would just hope that the lineup that Turkey and Oscar got his ass under, that shit don't work. And I would also hope that he learns from his first free agency debacle that he just had. And yes, it is a debacle. You become a free agent for the first time and you don't even finish your contract. And you got to sign to a new promoter in the middle of free agency. You got to apologize. Your free agency got you put on the undercard across the world. And then when you come back to your country, you're on the undercard again and you're being lined up to get robbed. You're getting lined up to get robbed. You're getting lined up to get fleeced, bro. I think Miss KO just got back. I'm finna ask her to bring me an old fashioned, bro. Gotta tell y'all, bro, listen. The jab, step back shit, that shit not gonna work this fight. Nah, I ain't got nothing to drink my water. I got some fillers out, though. As soon as I know something, you'll know something. As soon as I know something, you'll know something. As soon as I know something, you'll know something to drink. But y'all gotta understand, bro, that whole watch me jab, watch me step back, watch me jab, watch me step back. Ooh, he too strong. I can't throw my left hand. Ooh, he too strong. I can't throw my left hand. Watch me jab. Watch me step back. Watch me jab. Watch me step back. And ooh, he too strong. I can't throw the left hand. Ooh, he got a lot of power. I got to step back. That shit ain't gonna work, bro. That shit's not gonna work. They lining your ass up. Beat him and get the fuck away from Turkey. Get the fuck away from motherfucking Eddie, bro. You already got away from Eddie. Get the fuck away from Turkey, bro. The fuck away from him, dog. Nigga made you apologize because he fucked up first. And I'm gonna drop the link for y'all, but y'all gotta like, bro, Turkey is so fucking wrong, bro. Turkey changed this nigga number. Say, yeah, I was gonna pay you this, but now I'm only paying you that, nigga. Shakur got mad because he changed the number without telling them. And then Turkey made the nigga apologize for getting mad. Nigga, how dare you get mad at me? If I want to lie to you, nigga, I get to lie to you. I know how crazy that is, bro. Then threw your ass on the undercard for good measure, nigga. Get away from them niggas, bro. Nigga said, yeah, I told you I was gonna pay you this, but fuck that, nigga. I'm only paying you this. Shakur, man, why you doing this shit, man? Fuck that. I ain't taking that shit. Such and such. Nigga, I ain't taking that shit. And then nigga made you apologize for getting mad because he fucked you over. And now you on his card. Then fired your promoter. Signed with Lou DiBella. And now that nigga still made motherfucking Golden Boy the lead promoter and shit. So they running the goddamn event. Nah, bro. They doing Shakur dirty, and I just need niggas to understand, bro. Yeah, it's both our bikes. It's just gonna stay at my house. Yeah, it's both our bikes. It's just gonna be at my house. Yeah, dog. Niggas ain't doing. I really like. Please, y'all, do not be surprised. And I hope that Shakur fans are prepared, and Shakur needs to be preparing to really, really show something he hasn't shown since the Jamel Hearn fight, bro. And I don't count Yoshino. Yoshino is trash. He gonna have to be ready to be right there, making the motherfucker miss, making them pay all night long, not getting drowned in activity, not being overly defensive, not running around the ring getting booed and shit. Bruh, they lining that boy up. Nigga did not do him dirty this whole step of the way to be fair to him when it come time to judge that fight. To be fair to him when it come to that referee. They ain't gonna be letting Shakur hold and shit. They not gonna be they clinching shit. I'm letting y'all know what to expect. That clinching shit. This is his Devin Haney, Cambosos moment. I don't believe that, SJs. I don't believe that shit, bro. He gonna walk who down? Please, bro. Walk. He gonna walk? No. Hell no. He is not gonna be walking to Zepeda, bro. He's gonna be, if he's smart, he'll be on his back foot, distance control, pop shotting him and countering him, bro. Walking him down and punching with him when he's the volume puncher, no, he's not doing that. Unless he's stupid. Y'all got Shakur on the level that, like, I ain't seen, bro. Like, who he fought that make you believe that? He'll walk Zepeda down, but he won't walk Oscar Valdez down. Zepeda bigger than Valdez, throw more punches with both hands than Valdez. A natural 135 for Valdez was coming from like 122, 126 or some shit. And he was on his back foot against Valdez, bro. But he gonna walk Zepeda down? I don't be understanding that shit, bro. I don't get that shit. Like, he ain't walk down Nakathila, bro. He ain't walk down Nakathila. And y'all keep saying this stopping shit. Stopping shit. Padley lasted 9 rounds on short notice. Y'all understand how them, bro, y'all don't understand how. And then when you want to talk about B. Hayes, Zepeda, Tevin Farmer was not walking through Zepeda's shit. His corner was thinking about stopping the fight in like the 6th or 7th round. Tevin Farmer was bagging up the whole first fight in the damn near the first 7 or 8 rounds of the second fight. Tevin Farmer had a good 4 or 5 rounds in the back half of that fight, bro. I'm not gassing Zepeda. I think Shakur is more skilled, Jihad. What I'm telling y'all is this idea. I'm not gassing Zepeda. Anybody saying Shakur gonna walk Zepeda down is gassing him. Like, y'all keep saying he gonna do this and do that. He don't be confident to be throwing in between people shots, bro. When it's a volume puncher that's throwing combination, he get real defensive. I don't know what, bro. Either I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at, or y'all don't know what the fuck y'all looking at. That's why we gonna get to see the fight. We gonna get to see this shit. Hopefully they make it. Like, y'all keep saying this shit that makes no sense to anybody like myself. Like, this is a tough style for Shakur, bro. He don't like power. He don't like people up in his face constantly. He don't like combination punching. He puts his hands in his pockets. If you throw 1 or 2 at a time and let him outbox you, oh, he coming at you. But if you just throwing a bunch of punches, he gonna get into that shell. hoping that some shit don't get through. And then when you get done, he gonna be right there posing in front of you, bro. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, bro. This idea that Farmer was walking through shit, and that's the other thing niggas don't understand. Who's more prepared for who? Zapata fought a style similar to Shakur. Who Shakur fought like Zapata, bro? I think this fight's a lot closer than y'all think, bro. Am I picking Zapata? I don't know yet. Shakur's in the Devin Haney position. He gonna have to be so good they can't rob him. He gonna have to be so good they can't rob him. They got Zapata already probably got like 3 or 4 rounds, bro. He already got 3-4 rounds, bro. Y'all, that's what y'all niggas need to understand, though. He already got 3-4 rounds. It's 3 rounds to 0, 4 rounds to 0 right the fuck now. Y'all just don't know it yet. I've been watching boxing too long, nigga. I seen what Turkey do for people that fuck with him. Y'all see what he did for Hamza Shiraz and Carlos Adames? Yeah, B. Hayes, go ahead and bring that amateur shit up. Amateur shit don't count in the professionals, nigga. Amateur shit don't count in the professionals, bro. But look, man, I appreciate y'all. Let me drop this link, man. We're gonna open up the panel real quick. Got about an hour left. Let's see what y'all got to talk about, man. Shakur Stevenson leaves Eddie Hearn in a great move after a series of dumbass moves. They putting Shakur on the undercard. Trash as fuck. I hate that they doing him like that. He deserved to be the main event in that fight. Let's talk about it, bro. Let me drop this link for y'all. SJ's, I'd agree with you if he didn't have a tendency to put his hands in his pocket when faced with somebody that's going to be right in his face with power and activity that he worried about and shit. He going to have to show that he don't give a fuck about that shit. If he just goes in there and don't care about Zapata power, then I'll be with you, bro. I'm just worried that he might not be the dog that y'all think he is, bro. But he says Zapata pays for everything. Crush, what's up? He says Zapata going to pay for all this shit. So, you know, he talk like that a lot. We're going to get to see what's up. I wish I could have got to see him fight Schofield if Schofield didn't do that whole ass shit, bro. Schofield didn't do that whole ass shit, then I wish that we would have got to see that shit. What's up with y'all, man?
What's going on?
What's up, famo?
What's happening? Panel open, man. Y'all go ahead. I'm listening, bro.
Yeah, I've been saying that shit though. I mean, that's why I said it in the chat earlier.
What's up,
like,
famo?
you did say that, bro. Like, and I've been trying to say the same shit on 2 Cent channel that, bro. Like at the end of the day, if he want to play ball with Zapata, he gonna have to go over there to Oscar, and it's like shit. That's what played out. I mean,
Rich, you got a echo, bro. So I had to mute your mic.
And the shit was already like written on the wall, kind of written on the wall. And like I don't think he really in a position like that no
David
more.
Jones, you got an echo too, bro. You got an echo. You got to turn your YouTube off in the background. Go ahead, Pay. I'm listening.
And I feel like the only person that can really revive that man's career right now, cause shit, you went to Lou DiBella. Lou DiBella was talking shit about you just as well as Eddie Hearn was talking shit about you being boring. You're not like you're a great fighter, but you're boring. So it's like, and I don't know what dude could really do. Who else he gonna be with outside? The only person I can really see reviving his career is probably Al Heyman, but he gonna have to get rid of Jay Prince because you know that ain't gonna work out at all. They don't even fuck with each other.
I don't even think it's that, bro. I think a lot of fighters, they see this free agency shit and they feel like they have a certain value that they don't have. Like if you're gonna be trying to go promoter to promoter to promoter, you gotta be bringing money in, bro. Shakur's a walking cost, bro.
Yeah,
he's a walking cost. He's a nigga that want 4 million, 5 million, whatever it is, but he can't generate nearly that when it comes to generating revenue. So if a promoter signing him, they already know they losing money off the rip, bro. Like off the rip. If I'm putting on a Shakur Stevenson card, I'm losing money. Top Rank never got a return on their investment. Eddie and them Turkey, they not getting no return on their investment. He's just a walking cost, bro. He keeping your company in the red. The only value he has is in the Tank Davis fight right now, if we being real.
Right. No, that's right. That's true.
So it's a lot to do with, and it's a lot to do with how much money he want to fight, bro. Like when you can barely do $1 million live gate, why the fuck should I pay you $5 million? Nigga, I gotta put an undercard together. I gotta pay your opponent. I gotta do marketing for the fight. I gotta pay the undercard fighters too. And if I'm paying you $3 million, but I can't even get $1 million at the gate, and your ass is fighting on free TV, nigga, how can I make money?
Right. True.
That's what he running into, bro. We got YSM up here, y'all. He rarely come, and I don't know how busy he is or isn't. You know, salute to him. I love the work they doing over there. YSM, I'm gonna give you the floor, bro. What you got for the show? Welcome to the panel, man.
It's good, man. I appreciate y'all letting me on. I heard what you said about the Zepeda fight. I agree with you about the pace, but I don't agree with you about the power. As many punches as Zepeda throws and the volume that he throws, if he was really cracking like that, all his opponents should be dead. So I think he's more of a death by 1,000 cuts type of dude rather than a power puncher. Now, what worries me about this fight with Core is the waiting, right? Is he going to be able to? Is he going to be able to punch in between Zepeda's punches, and is he going to be willing to punch within his punches? I saw Farmer had a lot of success with that, and I'm going to say that he is, but I do see Zepeda giving him problems early. I'm going to say by round 5, round 6, Core should have him figured out, and he should cruise. I would say first 5, I'll have Zepeda up probably 3-2, or possibly Core up 3-2, and then Shakur just sweeps the last couple rounds.
Okay. I ain't mad at that, bro. Salute to YSM. Shout out to my dog Trap Band with 337 with the 5-piece in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. What's up with you, bro? Appreciate the love. B Hayes, talk to me, fam. What's up?
Yeah, man. On the value shit, just real quick. Shakur already stated that he's interested in beating everybody that the fans think is nice. So he's not really basing the shit off of his value. If y'all want to try to diminish his value, he basing the shit off the people y'all think is nice. So them the people he gonna be going after. So it ain't really about his value. It's about the people he gonna be fighting going forward. And if y'all think that they got a chance at beating Shakur, y'all gonna tune in. So I think that his value is a little bit more than we want to say, just because we want to try to act like we don't like his style of fighting, or just that he a boring fighter, or whatever y'all want to say about him as a fighter. I think he gonna just try to capitalize off of the value that y'all give these other folks. And then on the Zepeda fight, I agree with YSM. I mean, he's a volume puncher that requires a lot of contact in order for him to break a fighter down. It's not like he just got knockout power. So I don't see him getting that type of volume against Shakur Stevenson. And then is he going to be able to punch between them punches? Yeah, because he going to work them to the body, and he going to soften that shit up. And then as soon as he, get a feel for that, then it's on and popping. And I don't think it's going to take 5 rounds. I mean, he usually figure you out in like 3 rounds. So I really think Shakur finna watch this dude. Like,
I got you.
I agree.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, fam.
My fault.
I cut you off. Go ahead, bro.
No, I appreciate you. Just bigging up Zepeda, because I mean, I do think Zepeda's a quality opponent. I just don't think he ain't got shit for Shakur. And everybody, my last thing is, everybody always talk about, oh, you spar people before you fight them, and that's why you're gonna do yada yada yada. He spars Zepeda, so he knows something. You know what I'm saying? So I think we gonna all see what he know come July 12th.
He spars Zepeda. I never knew that. I never knew he spars Zepeda. I ain't never heard that.
He said he spars Zepeda. He's like, that's why I don't know why this dude is even like wanting to get in the ring with me. And then even Wally Moses was like, he's like, shit, when we sparred, it wasn't like it was close. So he's like, I don't know why,
I need to see that interview. You need to send that to my email, bro. Listen, kind of like YSM, bro. I'm not y'all's opinion on the fight, bro. I just hope we get to July 12th, no injuries, nobody pull out. and we get to see it. You know what I mean? I'm open to be proven wrong. But what I will say about what you said specifically, B. Hayes, is in terms of like value, and he don't care about his value. If he didn't care about his value, bro, he wouldn't be wanting the money that he want, bro. So he cares about his value. He has a certain way that he views himself. That's why he didn't just take what Devin Haney was offering down at 135. That's why he didn't take the first turkey offer. That's why he's firing Eddie and shit. Like he care about his value, bro. He think he's somewhere that the numbers just say he's not. So I do want to straighten that up and push back on that, bro. But salute to you. Let me pass it around and then we can open up the panel for the smoke or whatever. I'm gonna go to the homie David. David, welcome to the panel. What's up?
What's up, bro? Appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir.
I personally feel like Zepeda's style is tailor-made for Shakur and it's gonna make Shakur look good. Normally, Shakur is a very boring fighter. However, I feel like Zepeda coming in, I don't think that's gonna phase Shakur. I think Shakur defensively is talented enough to keep him off. He do got pillow hands, but I guarantee you, it's gonna be Valdez versus Shakur part 2. Even though Zepeda is a little bit bigger, but I feel like it's gonna be the same style fight, and Shakur gonna look good in this fight. Okay. Personally, that's what I feel.
I ain't mad at that. I don't think Valdez is anywhere near as good as Zepeda, bro. He's not nearly as big.
Yeah, you're right.
I definitely agree.
Wait, as good or as awkward?
As good in terms of he's not a two-handed fighter. All you got to worry about is the left hook. He's way smaller than Shakur. He's like 5'4" with a 64, 65-inch arm reach. He's a smaller guy coming up. This is a true 135-pounder that throws with both hands that don't care. Like
but skill level, Oscar's way more skilled than him.
I don't think this is a fight of skill though.
Yeah, but when you say good, I'm trying to get the context and what do you mean good? Or do you mean difficult fight for Shakur?
Good meaning you can be not as skilled as somebody, but be a better fighter than them. So he's not as skilled as Valdez, but when I say good, just getting the job done. Are you good at winning? He's a better winner than Valdez, in my opinion. He's a more difficult fight for Shakur because he is a two-handed fighter. He is bigger than Oscar Valdez. And he's not going to fall into the mirror game of, I got skills too, so let me try to box with you or let me try to work my way in. I think he's going to be a much more difficult fight for Shakur Stevenson than what Oscar Valdez.
I hear you on the difficult, but when you said like winning, he hasn't won shit yet. Oscar is a multi-division champion, so I can't give him that. Yeah. I can give him that I think that Zepeda is going to be a more difficult fight because Zepeda does have a superpower. A lot of guys are good or okay at a bunch of different things. He has the best pace of any fighter I've ever seen in my life, and I give him a notch above Paul Williams as far as pace.
So Valdez is a multiple division champion, but he beat guys that are at a division that aren't nearly as deep or nearly as talented as 135. So I don't think that all championship belts are created equal. YSM, like when you beating Quigg and getting your jaw broke by Quigg and shit, and you beating Burchelt weight drained and on them PEDs he was on, but then you struggling with Conceição and
I feel you, but you got to tell me somebody to pay the beat.
I don't hold Oscar Valdez's accomplishments nearly in as high regard as maybe you do, bro. I just think Zepeda's a better fighter than him.
I hear you, but I need to see somebody that Zepeda beat first.
YSM, he just beat Tevin Farmer, who better than everybody Oscar Valdez fight for.
And
hey, Dean, what's that he beat though? And you know what I'm talking about.
No, what I'm saying to you is, no matter Tevin Farmer right there was better than anybody Oscar Valdez.
I'm gonna let you go, Dean. But Tevin Farmer to me is much more skilled than Oscar Valdez.
Y'all remember? Oh yeah, he's more skilled than Oscar Valdez. Wait.
That being said, let me make this point, and I'll give it back to you, bro. With that being said, to me, that when I say good, that's what I'm saying. You could watch Tevin Farmer and watch William Zepeda, and you can see Tevin way more skilled than him. Better timing, better defense. I gotta echo, bro. Hold on. I think that's you, Rich. Better timing, better defense. Been a world champion. William never been a world champion, but because of how he fight, he imposed that shit on Tevin, and Tevin's skills had to disappear for big parts of that fight because he just had to survive. he's able to do that to people. When I say he's better than Valdez, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about, bro. I'll let you finish it, YSM, then let me go to Dean, but I'll let you respond first, bro.
I got you. Like when you say more, like if you say more difficult for Shakur, I would agree. But you mentioned something about winning. I still haven't seen Zepeda win. And Dean brought up Tev. Respect to Tev, but Tev was inactive and kind of on like the back nine of his career, right? And I thought that those fights were much closer than what they should have been if Zepeda is what they say he is. I remember Oscar Valdez detonating on Miguel Berchelt when he was undefeated. So until Zepeda wins on a certain level, I can't say that he's a winner over Valdez. I can say he's more difficult fight for what Shakur brings to the table, but not a better fighter than Valdez as of right now.
What's up, Dean?
Go
Talk
ahead,
to
y'all
me,
cook.
bro.
Well, I'll say
Murky,
this.
shout out to my
YSM,
dog. Hold on, Dean. Shout out to Murky Waters with the 2-piece in the super chat. I appreciate you, big dog. Thanks for your support. Go ahead, Dean. We listen.
well, first I want to say to YSM, as simple as this: William Zepeda beat the shit out of Oscar Valdez. It's just
Yeah, but
that.
that don't mean somebody better than him.
No, but what I mean is, it's obviously more difficult if he'll beat the shit out of Oscar Valdez, but he's facing Shakur Stevenson. They have a common opponent. So he's obviously going to be more difficult because Shakur Stevenson ain't like he's a seek and destroyer type fighter. Oscar Valdez and William Zepeda are very similar. And if William Zepeda beat the shit out of him, it's
I feel you,
clearly
but
he'll be a more, he's
difficult.
bigger,
We
he's
can't use triangle
faster.
theory though. Difficulty is predicated on style. You know that, Dean.
No, I know why, Simone. I'm saying William Zepeda and Oscar Valdez style ain't that much different.
No, they
The
different.
William Zepeda's more active, of course. He don't got like as much bounce to him as Valdez tries to do. But you seen Valdez just sat up there and tried to box and got his head knocked off recently. So that's all. But my biggest point is, I don't care about none of that. Y'all know what I came up here for. Right again. Where all y'all that somebody got echo that's like terrible.
Yeah,
like,
I'm trying to figure out who it is, bro. Really am.
But at the end of the day, I just wanted to say this.
No, I'm on mute.
Y'all told me and KO, that we was tripping and we Shakur hating. And damn, how you know he shouldn't be with Eddie? We telling y'all he ain't got no fighters over there. We tell y'all Shakur be capping. Shakur just said 2 weeks ago Eddie Hearn was the best promoter in boxing. And then he leaves them. And then y'all was arguing and talking about now Shakur fans, all y'all care about was the fight getting made. That's all y'all say y'all care about today. Then why was y'all arguing when me and KO was trying to give solid advice for Shakur Stevenson then if you didn't care? Because then he winds up doing everything that we said he should do. And how Turkey was doing. Remember y'all was defending Turkey? Remember that? He chasing the bag. And then y'all said, well, Dean, the one fight deal, remember that? Well, he took a one fight deal with Luda Bella, so why you ain't take it with Gervonta Davis? I'm just waiting to hear the excuses tonight because it seems like I was right again. That's all. So I'm going to gloat, yes. Because whatever excuse, if y'all say Shakur don't be lying, that is a lie. He lied and said Eddie Hearn was the best promoter in boxing, then left him 2 weeks later. If y'all say he's chasing the bag, what's a bigger bag than Gervonta Davis? If y'all say, Dean, he wanted a multi-fight deal. No, he didn't. Go ask Lou DiBella. If you say it's about him not liking the PBC, Lou DiBella was talking crazy about Shakur Stevenson. Have y'all seen the tweets? I'm just waiting for the excuses, but I will accept my apologies, or you can hit the Cash App, or matter of fact, do me one better. Donate to YSM and Knockout Boxing for Dean. And just put right again. That's all.
Shout out to Murky Water with the 5-piece in the super chat. He said, I'm not the biggest Zepeda fan, but he made most of his opponents fight his fight. I can't think of one that didn't have to, bro. That's a good point. I can't think of one Zepeda opponent that didn't have to fight his fight. Even Tevin had to bite down. David Lynch, what's up? Talk to me, bro. David Lynch, are you there? Going once, going twice, 3 times. Yeah, it's another dude named David up here, bro.
All right.
Victor, what's up, bro? Victor, you there?
Yeah, I'm right here, KO. I went on mute because I thought that was me fucking up the channel.
No, I think you
Am I
good,
good?
bro. What you got? Yeah, you good. What you got for the show, fam?
Yeah, I just got a couple insignificant, minuscule nuggets to drop about this comparison between Zepeda and Oscar Valdez. Is that
Please.
one, Oscar Valdez, I mean, not Oscar Valdez, Zepeda, I've never seen him get his ass beat, pulverized like Oscar Valdez did with Navarrete. He looked like Everson Lubin at the end of those two fights. So you know what I mean. I'm thinking based on that and the fact that Shakur fought Oscar Valdez, but even he couldn't do what Navarrete did with Oscar Valdez. And this in minuscule nugget that I'm gonna drop on that fight between I'm gonna whenever this subject comes up between Core and De Los Santos or Core and Valdez, is that he looked up at the clock, he saw that he had 12 seconds left, and he turned his back. I'm telling you, if you in the ring with a nigga and you turn your motherfucking back and run the other way, and he didn't just do that, but the nigga used the ref as a shield. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Come on, bro.
So if he'll do that with Valdez, little Valdez, who was chasing him down while he had his back turned and running, if he'll do that with Oscar Valdez, I think Zepeda might give him a run for his money, to say the least.
Damn, boxing hacker.
Yo, salute KO, salute panel. So I gotta speak the opposite, man.
Peace.
So for me, I don't think Zepeda really has a chance against Shakur, to be honest with you. I think looking at that foul just stylistically, Zepeda has slow feet, and somebody with slow feet, even though he's a volume puncher, he's just gonna be out of distance to touch Shakur. I don't think Shakur's gonna allow him to get into a distance where he can execute the flurries of punches that he normally throws. You know, which is different than like a what's his name, Tim Farmer, who like does more slipping punches. You know, where he's still close to you, and he allows the player to get close enough to like shoot his shots. But I don't think Shakur's gonna allow that. You know, so when it comes to that fight, I think it's gonna be like a clean sweep for Shakur. You know, to be honest with you, as far as Shakur leaving Eddie to go to Lou DiBella, I don't see Lou DiBella being that much better than Eddie. To be honest with you, I don't know what happened there. And to respond to what Dean said, Shakur said himself he wasn't offered a fight with Gervonta. So
that's a lie. He never said that.
He did say that on
that's a lie.
Spaces. He said he didn't know. He said that. I'm not saying anybody else. Shakur Stevenson said that.
Shit today. I want to do the Shakur shit, and I want Boxing Hacker to tell me specifically.
Yeah,
it still made sense for Shakur to sign with Eddie Hearn.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a good idea. Why not?
Okay. Well, Shakur disagrees with you.
Yeah, Shakur. I mean, he decided. I don't know what went wrong or why he changed his mind. Why he went to lose
exactly what we told you. What was going on?
I told
you are just assuming that's what happened. I don't know what happened there. Shakur has yet to say anything. Shakur has yet to say anything about that, Dean. I'm just being honest.
Why wouldn't you ever just say, KO, I was wrong? You can't
never say nothing about what? Hold on, KO. We ain't never say nothing about what?
Wait. I'm just being honest. Like, I don't know what happened there. I don't see Lou DiBella being any better.
What you mean you don't know what happened? We told you what was happening. He didn't get his market value. They ain't have nobody for him to fight. We told you what happened.
Well, he didn't say that, so I don't know.
Who didn't say what? He don't have to say it. He left it. Boxing Hacker. Who leaves somebody they happy with? If you got a girlfriend and you happy with her, you gonna leave?
Wait, hold up. So, like, if you look at the series of events that happened, right? First off, he was not. No, let's talk about. If you really want to talk about, we can talk about.
Bro. I'm gonna let y'all boys get that smoke out. Let me get David Lynch, and then Lefty just came up here. Then I'm gonna open up the panel, man. David Lynch, what's up, man? Welcome to the panel. What you got, bro?
What's going on, brothers? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, fam. What you got? And let me get that. Shout out to my dog, $1 million with that 2-piece and Super J. Says YSM Kurt is going to keep Zepeda off him with bad hands. Let me let YSM respond to that. YSM, at you, bro. Go ahead, fam.
Exactly. I was about to say that.
Hold on, David. YSM, you there, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, he since he put that super chat in there for you, bro, you can respond to that if you want to, fam.
I feel like everything is predicated on how his hands hold up. But
True.
if his hands are solid, then I got Core punching in between his shots. If his hands aren't solid, then I think Core's career's over. It's just that
Fair,
simple.
fair assessment. And y'all do me a favor, y'all subscribe to 2 Cents Boxing. She in the chat. Subscribe to Deem. Subscribe to YSM. I shouldn't have to tell y'all that. Y'all should be following them anyway, because great content over there. David, go ahead, David. I'm listening, bro.
Thank you, KO.
You know
Yeah,
I'm always rocking with the real ones, bro. Come on now.
yeah. Exactly. YSM touched on exactly that. I was about to say that. I was like, if his hands isn't good enough for him to fight Tank right now, then what makes it think it's ready for Zepeda? Now he gonna have to hurt him to keep him up off him, and I don't see Shakur doing that. He don't have
Mm,
that power. He can't keep that man up off him.
I
He
got
don't throw over 100 punches a fight for nothing. The man's a pressure fighter, and evidently he could take a hit. He could take a shot. So if he was, man, we look at Shakur in the ring with Bob the Builder, and the way he hurt his hands off
hold
of
up, hold up,
boxing
hold up,
him.
hold up, hold up. Who is Bob the Builder?
Oh, Patley.
Yeah.
Damn.
Come on now. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, if he hurt his hand off of that, man, off of that performance he put forth, come on, man. Come on. You know what I mean? And plus, the fix is in. Come on now.
That's a great
At the
point.
same
And
at
that's a
the
great
same
point about
time,
the pick.
he go ahead and he push the core, go ahead in front on him. He just go ahead and say, all right, I'm not dealing with you no more. Push him aside with a different number. Who he called? Jay Prince. And he bring in who? He bring in 2 new fighters for him that he signed directly to Riyadh season, so he could finish out his contracts.
Slight correction, bro. And I'm glad you said that, because I said this on the channel a while back. But that deal that those guys got, you talking about the Keyshawn, and then there's an echo from you, Dave.
Keyshawn,
You talking about the deal? You got an echo, bro. You talking about the deal that Keyshawn, Abdullah Mason, and Bruce Shushu Carrington signed? They didn't sign the Riyadh season. They're just ambassadors for Ring Magazine. That's just a little sponsorship deal. So the Ring may put some shit on their trunks. They might be seen in a Ring commercial or whatever. They're still top ranked fighters, bro. That's just like a Nike sponsorship or a sponsorship with Reebok. That's just something to where they're gonna help promote the Ring brand. So they didn't sign to Turkey. They're not signed the Riyadh season. There's just some little deal they got to get some extra money in their pocket. They're all still top ranked fighters, bro. With Shushu expected to probably fight O'Shaquie Foster. No, not O'Shaquie. Suspected to fight Ray Vargas for that vacant if O'Shaquie Foster and Fulton fight for Foster's 130-pound title. That's what I'm hearing. And then Abdullah Mason is going to be on the undercard of Keyshawn Davis on June the 7th as a top-ranked fighter. And then obviously Keyshawn is going to be on his own card as a top-ranked fighter. So they all still with top rank, bro. They're not signed with Riyadh season. They just got a little extra money put in their pocket, bro.
all right, let's stand corrected. Thank you, man. Thank you.
I want 100,
Hey,
100.
KO,
Yeah, what up?
I just came up here to gloat, like
Yeah, talk
Dean
to me.
said. Yeah, your man Kerr, he ducked that work with you know who. It's all coming to the light. He ducked that work because if he didn't, he would have stayed with the UK man. We know he ducked that work with Lil Bruh, and now he's running, and he's going to have to come home, and then the cows is going to roost in the morning.
Already. All right, look, y'all know how we do it, man. The last 40 minutes of the show, we smoke. Y'all talk one at a time. I'm gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, quarterback the shit as best I can. I'm still interested on people talking about Shakur being on the undercard, though. I really want to get people thoughts on that. And if you heard anything that anybody said that you disagree with, now's the time to go back and forth. But panel's open, man. Y'all go ahead. I'm listening,
Well,
bro.
I disagree with Shakur Stevenson fans talking about he got 8-9 million to be a co-main when the card in total might
It's
not
six
do that.
niggas.
Him and,
It's
him
The
and
16.
card,
Little
can I
Hey,
hold
why
Devil.
you
on? They said
boosting the
one at a
number,
time.
Dean? It's
I just
16.
One
started
at a
talking.
time. One at a time. One at a time.
Him and
So
Little
y'all want
Devin.
me to believe that Shakur was arguing with Turkey Aliki Ashiki over 500,000. But then Turkey gonna say, you know what, Shakur? I'm gonna give you $3 million extra. So what Berlanga getting? Berlanga's getting $10 million.
Hey,
Hey,
why
man,
you think
whatever they
Hearn
get,
got
they're
fired?
happy though.
Why
What
you
you
think
can say
Hearn
is
got
that they're
Boxing
fired?
happy.
Hacker, can y'all let me talk? Please,
I'm sorry.
Boxing Hacker, because you won't even admit that you was wrong up here.
I
You see the
wasn't wrong.
comments.
What was I wrong about? What was I
Everything
wrong
you
about?
say.
Shakur
Your
said he
last
was never
name's
offered
Hacker.
a 5K.
Typical
At the
boxing.
end of the day,
That's
y'all.
100% the
At
truth.
the end of the day,
One at a
excuse
time,
me,
man.
Boxing Hacker. Have some decorum, Boxing Hacker.
A what? Have some corn?
Come on, bro. Now
I
you
told you that
trolling.
boy don't listen, y'all.
Now you
But
trolling.
anyway,
Now this nigga
What are you
trolling,
talking
bro.
about, man?
let me finish. Y'all want me to believe Shakur got $6 to $8 million? Remember when y'all used to tell me and KO he was getting $4 or $5 million a year ago? Remember that? And then it comes out that that's not true. Remember the whole Devin was getting paid all of this money, and then we found out he got paid $1.5 million, but they said they got paid $85 million. Listen here. Shakur fans was out here putting that narrative out. All Dan Raphael said was he got mid 7 figures. And they ain't nobody even put a number on it. People just start making stuff up. And that's why I gotta do what I do. So at the end of the day, and then him being an undercard, well, we predicted this. And I didn't even think him and Zepeda, it's so disrespectful. Like, y'all don't even understand. And if anybody says they don't care that he the undercard,
Berlanga, nigga.
Berlanga, nigga.
He's a
Berlanga,
co-main, though.
nigga.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
man.
he should definitely be
But
the main
before
event. But
any
at
of
least he's a
y'all say
co-main.
y'all don't care, you want to know who do care? Shakur Stevenson, because when you are the main event, that's your market value. Turkey, don't get mad at Dean. Turkey told him his market value 3 times in a row.
Jay Nori, what up, boy?
But Dean, why are you pocket watching the brother for? I'm always want to
Pocket
understand.
watching. That's what we do. We talk the business
We're
of
getting the
boxing.
fight,
Now it's
right? We're
pocket
getting the
watching
fight.
when
Hold
it's
on, hold on,
Shakur Stevenson.
hold on.
Why?
Let me talk.
Because
Let me
y'all
talk a little bit.
wrong?
Hold on,
Pastor,
Dean.
let me
Let
talk a little bit.
Boxing Hacker try to fight
Yeah,
back.
let me talk a little bit. Yo,
Before you
we're
do,
getting the
before you
fight
do,
that we
Boxing
want,
Hacker,
right?
hold on, before you do,
And
shout
he's
out to
obviously
Tiffany.
happy whatever
Boxing
incentive he's
Hacker,
getting, right?
before you do.
Why are you worried about it?
Boxing
Why are you
Hacker,
so
you got
worried about?
chill.
Oh,
He's
he's
trying
not.
to do a super chat.
This
Super chat.
nigga, Boxing Hacker, before you do, let me catch a super chat. Shout out to Tiffany with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. She said absolutely nothing. She just showing love to the channel. And a special shout out to Miss KO bringing me an old fashioned. I appreciate you, baby.
I told
Go
y'all
ahead,
he don't
Boxing Hacker.
listen.
We listening to you, bro.
Yeah. So sorry about that, KO. Yeah, I always wonder why you're so worried about how much he's making. At the end of the day, whatever incentive he's getting, even if it's $1, he's happy with it. He's happy with what he's getting, and he's gonna get on that fight. So why are you so worried about? Oh, he's not making 8 million, 7 million. Are you making 7 million? Why are you worried?
I'm
Why
worried
are you
because,
worried about?
well,
He's
I'm about to
happy
answer
with
your
it.
question. You said why you worried. Well, can I answer your question then?
Sure, go ahead.
Why we are worried because Shakur Stevenson is worried, and then they put out lies that hinder us getting fights that we say we want. So excuse me.
There it is. There it is.
Excuse
I
me.
gotta agree.
Excuse
to that
me.
I gotta agree.
Hold on, y'all. I got him. Don't worry, y'all. I
Go
got
ahead.
this.
Go ahead. Let's hear
Excuse
it.
me, Boxing Hacker. If Shakur Stevenson can Shakur Stevenson cares about the money he gets. Shakur Stevenson tells you that you know why we care? Because he says that he's not taking a tank fight unless he understands that he's the man too. Well, how much negotiation leverage do you have when you 2 times go in a negotiating room and you are the co-main, sir?
First off,
So before you
let's
say
talk.
you don't
Let's
Boxing
talk.
Hacker, we
Let's
don't
let's
care
talk
if you
about
don't
this.
care, sir.
Let's talk.
He cares.
Pastor. Let's talk about this. All right, let's talk about this.
Boxing
Right?
Hacker, we don't care if you don't care. He cares.
Wait. Let's talk about it. In the perspective of the fight fan, we care about the fights.
And that's how we get the fights.
In the perspective of the fight fan, that's the perspective.
And how do you get fights,
We're not
Boxing Hacker?
millionaires. We care about the fights, right?
Boxing Hacker, how
I'm
do you
not
get
worried
fights?
about what Shakur is making. I just want to see what the negotiations to go through. He gets the fight. We get to watch the fight.
We
That's our
understand all that.
perspective.
Boxing Hacker, how do you
why
get
are you
fights,
so
Boxing Hacker?
fixated on? Well, he's getting 8 million.
We heard you say
said
that
he's
already.
getting 5
How
million.
do you get
What
fights,
does it matter?
Boxing Hacker?
It doesn't matter. Do you have 5
No,
million?
it does matter. You
It
keep
doesn't
saying
matter.
something don't
Me and you
matter
are
that
probably
actually matters.
middle class, worrying about somebody that's making millions.
So can I ask you something, Boxing Hacker? How do you get fights in boxing?
How do you get fight? You make them. What do you mean? You
How do you make fights? Yeah, you're right. You make fights. The captain, obvious. You make fights. How does that happen?
2 fighters get together with their individual companies. They want to make a fight. They sign a contract. They make the fight. That's how.
So, Boxing Hacker, can I ask you something? Has fights never not happened because of money before?
Yep. Sure.
Okay, then, and that's why the fuck we care. Next.
That's why you care. That's why you work. So wait. That's why you care about how much he's getting exactly.
Body bag.
Wait. Let's not over exaggerate what you're saying, right?
I don't want to talk about it no more. That's why we care. I answered your question.
How much to a dollar he's getting because what?
Because he's typically.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to us. We're getting the fight that we want.
To us
and when you keep talking about,
we gotta
wait, and you keep making this accusation that he didn't take a tank fight.
Why didn't we get Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, Boxing Hacker?
Huh?
Why did it take so long to get Manny Pacquiao and Floyd? Why did it take so long to get Terrence Crawford and
didn't
Errol
want to
Spence?
take a whatchamacallit test. He didn't want to take an Olympic style.
Okay, so Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Why that fight take so long?
Because they couldn't come to agreement.
About what?
About money, a lot of things.
All right, then shut your ass up. Can somebody else talk, please? Thank you.
So what's that got to do with anything?
No,
don't try to drop the mic. No, don't do that. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's that got to do with you knowing exactly what he gets?
The most obvious boxing fan knows how fights get made. It's the money.
Yeah,
bro,
it's the money. It's the money.
It doesn't change the aspect. From our perspective, the fight's being made.
Hey, Boxing Hacker.
It doesn't matter. The fight got made. I don't know how much made off that fight.
Y'all let me hear what Victor got to say.
Do you know how much he nailed the Madrigal fight?
Boxing Hacker, goddamn.
I said 5 times. Boxing Hacker. Let me hear what Victor got to say. Goddamn.
I just got to say this. All I got to do is say this. Boxing Hacker. Value. Commodity. Asset. You know what I mean? You've got to make yourself valuable enough to get the fight that we want, in particular, boxing fans, but even you want. You can't do it unless you are a valued commodity. Period.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. How much did Morrell make when he fought Benavidez?
Okay, I don't know.
You know why you don't know? Because it doesn't matter from your perspective. Do you know, Dean? No, because it doesn't matter from your perspective. As the perspective of the fight fan, we want to see the fight. What you do know is who won that fight. You do know what happened in that fight. But what you don't know is how much they made, because it doesn't really matter from your perspective. This whole talk about, oh, he's not worth this and that
it does matter from our perspective, because that's
how much Morrell made. Okay, prove it. Okay, you know what, Dean? Prove it. How much did Morrell make in that fight?
How much Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence.
How much did Morrell make any of his fights?
Stop, Boxing Hacker. You asked for proof, and I just gave it to you.
Okay, how much did he make?
You said. Well, yes. actually, they made upwards. Actually, they made upwards of $10 million each. Both fighters.
How much did he make?
That part, Boxing Hacker. That part doesn't matter. The part that matters.
It doesn't matter.
Boxing Hacker, that part doesn't matter. The part that matters is the reasons you don't get the fight. So if a fighter is outpricing himself, you can't listen and talk at the same time, Boxing Hacker. That is a fact. Boxing Hacker, you can't listen and talk at the same time.
Listen. Hey, Boxing Hacker. Boxing Hacker. Boxing Hacker.
Yes.
You know what? At one point,
I swear
one of
God,
the most.
This nigga ain't got no ears or something. God
I'm
damn, you ain't
telling
got no
you.
ears,
At one point, one of the most requested throughout the entire boxing world was Shakur and Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Now, what stopped that fight from happening?
Yeah, Boxing Hacker. What stopped that fight?
A valuable fight.
Yeah, who cared about the money in that fight? Why that fight didn't happen between Devin and Shakur?
Shakur, right?
Would you have liked to see the fight, Boxing Hacker?
Sure.
That's why it matters, you idiot.
It doesn't. I feel they care about percentages. What does it matter? Okay, Dean, guess what? If that fight happened,
y'all see
no. Okay,
I want y'all to see what a dead body look like.
If that fight had happened, I would never know how much score made or Devin made. You know that?
I want y'all to see what hypocrisy and just
no. Wait.
Grabbing for water,
wait,
Hold on before you start cooking nothing. Stop for a second, bro. Everybody stop for a second. Shout out to John Wick with the 5-piece in the super chat. He say Shaper's bent the knee fired Hearn, and is the co-main to Berlanga. What Bull said, I'm the international career now. Fuck the fans. I'm getting a bag. They exactly said that. Here's my thing, bro.
Yep.
And I said this earlier in the show. It's my first topic of the show. I don't think y'all were here. This is my problem. This is my problem right here. This conversation that Demon Boxing Hacker are having, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I have a problem with it. It's because we want to openly stay dumb as fight fans. I see my dog Ronnie Bravo in the chat. I see my dog Jay Nori in the chat. There's no point in us arguing about why fights didn't get made, who ducking who really want the fight, who don't really want the fight, and then at the same time say that money don't matter or the fighters' money don't matter, or why do you care about the fighters' money? Because that's the most important thing that these dudes are turning down fights for or ducking fights for. If we took the tact and we took the approach of not caring about a fighter's money as a fan, not caring about why we didn't get the fight as a fan, if we take that approach, niggas wouldn't know that Jerron Boots Ennis got ducked by Brian Norman Jr., bro. But we know that because we decide to educate ourselves. We decide to make ourselves more in the know because of the public information available to us. And we're able to draw a logical conclusion and tell the fighter, you should have took this fight. You ducked this fight. You should have did this. All of that shit goes away if we take this dumbass approach of, I don't care what they make, I don't care about negotiation, just get the fight done, and I just want to see the fight when it happened. No, because now you don't know whose fault it is that the fight didn't happen. Only in boxing, and I'm going to land my plane here and let y'all get back to it. But it's so frustrating as a content creator, as somebody that wants to see these fights. It's so frustrating to hear other diehard fans that I believe are diehard fans. It's so frustrating to hear some of y'all say it don't matter about the money, or why do you even care about the money? When you say things like that and you take that approach, you're choosing to remain ignorant to the facts. You're choosing to remain ignorant to things that'll make you more educated into who you should put the blame on when you don't get the product that you want. Only in boxing do we do this sucker ass shit, bro. This stupid ass shit. In other sports, they don't do this. We are the most least educated fan base that I've ever come across, and I watch damn near every sport. Baseball fans are more educated than us. Basketball, football, hockey,
They don't
tennis.
got a boxing hacker.
Every single
They
fan
don't got a team
that I've
either.
ever come across, bro, is smarter than boxing fans, and it's because of conversations like this, bro. But y'all go ahead, keep
Hey
going. That's fine.
KO, let me ask you this:
Hey,
Why
nah,
do
man, let me get it
why
right,
Yeah.
do they
bro.
have purse bids, KO?
We only got like 20 minutes left up in this joint.
Go ahead, behave.
Yeah.
All right, all I want to say is, man, when the shit first popped off and Shakur was a free agent, I wanted Shakur to sign the PBC for a 3-fight deal with Frank Martin, Edwin De Los Santos rematch, and Tank Davis. That's what I was shooting for. That's what I was going for. When the dude signed the joint, he came out and said from his stance on PBC, he said, I don't have a relationship with them. He was like, okay, they gonna.
You went out, Brody.
You want to
Yeah,
mute
you
out.
went out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ace Sostain with that 5 piece in the cash app. I appreciate you, big dog.
He was like, I don't have a relationship with PBC, and he was trying to question where in the order he was gonna be in the 6 fights, so he could decide whether or not he was gonna sign with PBC for the fight. And then he had just seen what happened to Boots. Boots was on the shelf over there. He had just seen what happened to Earl after he lost to Bud. It's
Boots
like he
wasn't with
went,
PBC.
huh?
Boots was never with PBC.
It was Showtime.
Boots
No,
wasn't with PBC before he
No, he was
the
with
it was
Mexican.
Showtime.
He got an
Showtime.
offer. He got an offer from PBC, but he turned it down because they was trying to offer him 140 pounder because that's the only person that they could offer because everybody was ducking him. That's why he had to give away some of his money to Standing Owners to get Standing Owners to fight. And them boys didn't want smoke with Boots. They still don't. Shout out to Chuck with the 10 piece in the super chat. She say, Morrell didn't complain about his purse being cut, to be fair. Facts. He and his fans also didn't brag about Heyman having unlimited funds. Facts. We heard about turkey money for months. Now it don't matter. Good point.
Yep.
Good
Yep.
point.
Okay,
He's saving
hey,
boxing.
that's my fault. My fault on the education. Boots ain't active squad, so I don't know his whole shit. I just, what I'm saying, I thought he was with PBC when he was like fighting once a year and wasn't really active. So
Now that's why
my
he
bad.
sued his other promoter, but his promoter passed away, Brody. The other guy he was with.
The thing
Okay,
Hey, can
is,
I
bro.
chime in? Can
appreciate
I chime in on the Shakur situation real
Yeah,
quick?
go
you. But
ahead, fam. Go ahead,
Let
fam.
me ask y'all: do y'all think it got anything to do with maybe Jay Prince? Because we
Of
all
no,
blame
course.
Eddie,
Yeah.
but I'm asking, like, could it possibly
Of
be some
course.
shit with Jay Prince too?
Could be.
Of
You know what I mean?
course.
Oh,
no.
look,
I think it
I'll tell you
where
what it is, David. The thing with Jay Prince is it's in his interest. He wants Shakur Stevenson to go to whoever's gonna give him the highest purse because that's what he get paid off of. So he don't want Shakur in the situation where he's getting paid like an Al Heyman fighter, where it's low upfront money, but he get big back end pay per view money. Because your
right.
manager, your trainer, they get paid off your purse. They don't get paid off your revenue money. So he wants
Mhm.
Shakur to get that 4 million, 5 million, 6 million, 7 million upfront guaranteed because that's what he get paid off of. And
Right.
that's
He
what
get a
Eddie
bigger
Hearn
bag.
wanted. That's why Eddie Hearn sent his ass to Turkey. Because if Eddie Hearn had put on the event himself as a matchroom event, now you just get it's like an investment. Now you just get back what you can make from the event. But by
Right.
signing Shakur and loaning Shakur out to Turkey, now you get your 20 to 25%. And now peep it.
Without having to put his money up front. I
Yeah,
got
without
you.
putting your money up. Now
Exactly.
peep it, right? So in that case, which is why now I'm happy that Shakur got rid of Eddie Hearn, because now peep it. So for that Padley fight, for instance, Shakur might have got a pretty good purse for that fight. His fans and himself were claiming that was the most money that he made. But by
5 million.
sending Shakur over to Turkey, think about this. You got a 10% fee to Jay Prince. You got a 10% fee that goes to Josh Dubin, who's your co-manager, and
Mm-hmm.
then Eddie get his 20 to 25% too. That's 40 to 45% of your money gone
Hey, don't
Right
forget
there.
taxes.
Yeah.
And
before
don't
tax.
forget IRS.
So that's why this is a good move for him. You got a person that was really just signed you to make money off you, dog.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel? Can I ask y'all this? How y'all feel about him talking about he ain't got a relationship with PBC, but he ain't have a relationship with Lou DiBella? Lou DiBella was just over there trashing him no less than a couple months ago. How y'all feel about that?
True
He didn't
that.
say
I mean,
that. He never
Jay
said that.
Prince
He
got
said
a
that
relationship with
he talked to
Lou DiBella.
PBC.
You said what, Boxing
Jay
Hacker?
No,
Prince
Shakur
got
said
a
he talked to
relationship
PBC, but
with.
he didn't get what he wanted from there, so he decided to go with Eddie.
He ain't getting no. He wanted a multi-fight deal. He don't got that with Lou DiBella. He signed a one-fight deal, the same deal that PBC was offering him for Gervonta Davis. How do y'all feel about that?
So if we're gonna go
I
with
mean,
Shakur, if we're gonna go with what Shakur said, he said he wasn't offered to Shakur the tank fight. He said, according to Shakur,
He
his
said Eddie
own
Hearn
words,
the
he
best
said
promoter in boxing. I don't care what Shakur said.
Well, it's about
He said
Shakur.
Eddie Hearn's the best promoter in boxing. We
Wait,
found
wait,
out
wait,
that
wait.
that's a
If we're
lie.
gonna go off what he's saying, let's be accurate.
Shakur
Can we
said he
be
was
accurate
going
a
to
little
get
bit?
paid more
He
than he
said
got
that
paid against Top
he
Rank,
said
and he
that
hasn't got
PBC
paid more
told
than
him.
Top Rank offered him.
He
I
said
don't
yes,
care
he
PBC
what
told him
did.
Shakur
if
said.
Tank's
He
not ready
about
to
to get
fight him,
11
he's
million.
gonna be
He
ready
about
to
to get
fight him in
11 million in
2025.
2
He
fights.
said they're gonna
Y'all let
split
me
the
answer.
block.
They
Y'all let
offered
me
him
answer this
15
question
for
real
5.
quick, y'all. Y'all let me answer this question. So, Juke, she says, I'm interested in how DiBella came about. Didn't see that coming. I'll explain it to you. Shout out to my dog. Lou DiBella had a great relationship with Oscar De La Hoya and William Zepeda already. Two of his fighters got the Zepeda fight already. He got the fight for Maxie Hughes, and he got the fight for Tevin Foreman. So he already been negotiating with Oscar. He got a good relationship with them. He's a big reason why this fight got to the finish line. For those of y'all that don't know. It wasn't
Okay,
that.
yo, my question is, Shakur saying he got a problem with PBC and don't got a relationship with him and he don't bend the knee and all of this stuff, but then he goes signs a one-fight deal, something he said he didn't want, with somebody that was trashing him. I want to
No,
know
but
how y'all feel
that
Yeah,
about
but
that.
no,
you're trying.
that's
So
I think it's one
here's
of
the
them.
problem.
I think it's
that's
one of them
smart
things,
shit.
Dean. I
That's
think it's one
smart.
of them things, Dean, where if he didn't sign to Lou DiBella, he don't get this fight.
Cool.
Right.
I get that,
Maybe.
KO. That my question is, how do
Or
y'all
they
feel
paying
about
him
the
for making the fight
hypocrisy
if
of
what
it?
KO said is right.
There's no
Well, no,
hypocrisy.
it's very hypocritical, bro. But
That's
this nigga
all.
was about this nigga was about to go to purse bid though, homie.
Oh, I know. From his
Like
own doing.
he backed himself into a corner. So this was the only way to dig himself out of it. Now he got to dig himself out even further because they
But
setting his ass
KO, if
up.
he would have fought Gervonta Davis, would he be in this corner right now?
He
No.
wasn't
Oh,
offered the
well,
fight.
all right.
Where are we
He
getting
would have got his
these?
ass
Let
whipped.
Boxer Hacker tell him he
Shakur was
wasn't
not
offered the
offered
fight.
the
He
Devontae
would
Davis
have
Yo,
got
Boxer
his
fight.
Hacker, you
ass
want us
whipped.
to
Shakur
believe
said it
Boxer Hacker.
himself.
PBC
The
called him
first
and just
person.
asked Shakur,
Wait,
is you interested?
no.
That's all they
Shakur
did. They
said
picked
that
up the
never
phone and
happened,
say, hey,
dude.
Shakur, do you
Shakur
want to
said it
fight
never
Gervonta
happened.
Davis? That's
Wait.
what
You're
PBC did.
over. Wait.
Show me
Boxing
another
hacker, Deem don't
example of
believe.
them doing that,
Deem don't
boxing
Not
believe
hacker.
not
Shakur, bro.
not third person.
Deem don't
Shakur
believe
Stevenson
Shakur, so
said that.
y'all can move on, bro. It's just gonna be Shakur said this, and he not gonna believe you. Shakur
I'm
said
just,
this, he not gonna
Yeah,
believe you,
like,
bro.
but my thing is,
Just
why
boxing
move
hacker. I
you
on.
just want
why are you
another
making a claim
example of
that
PBC
he
doing
turned
that.
down a Tank Davis fight when one, Tank
Boxing
Davis
hacker. I
never
just want
showed
another
interest in the fight.
example.
Two, Shakur said it was never offered to him. So
Boxing hacker. I
why
want
can you keep
another
going back to
example of PBC reaching out to a fighter and not really trying to make the fight. I want another example.
It doesn't. You don't need another
It
example.
doesn't
Why do you
matter
need
to
one?
you. To a
Why do you
hater,
need
I bet
another
it
example?
don't
It does
matter.
not matter.
I
Okay,
bet
you
it
want me to do
don't.
one?
You
Hey,
boys going
Dos
head over here,
Santos.
dog.
Dos Santos
Hey
said
man,
similar
why you
Hey,
thing.
picking
y'all,
on him?
y'all
Okay,
need to
let's
go
do
ahead
it.
and
Why
Let's
you
super
do it.
chat, man.
You
why
want to know
why
an
you
Y'all need
example,
to
picking
go
right?
to
on
super
him,
chat.
Dos
dog?
Santos
You
said it.
got it,
Hold on,
hacker.
y'all.
Dean,
No,
Hold
you
on,
no.
y'all.
got
Let
it.
me
Dos
get
Santos
to
said a
the
Dean,
similar thing. What's there?
talk to
fellas.
B Hayes, dog. Why
Let me
you
get to
picking
let me
on
get to the
boxing
fight. Let me
hacker,
get to the
dog?
super chat.
Talk to holla at B Hayes. Why
Sunchild
you
with the
picking on
5 piece.
boxing hacker?
Sunchild with the 5 piece in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing, just showing love to the channel. What'd you say, Behave?
I said call on B Hayes. Why you picking on boxing hacker, Dean?
Nah, behave
No, me.
Hey,
because
About
I ain't
what?
got no
He's not
no.
right. Hold on.
nah,
Hold up.
but you
You want me
come
to give
up,
you
now
another
you
example,
Behave
came
right?
over
was
here
talking
and
to
I
I
can
can give you
answer
you.
another
your
example.
questions.
Edwin De Los Santos' team said that Tanks team reached out to them too, right? And then they decided not to go with them at all, and decided to fight Lamont Roach. That's another example, right? Similar case. But Shakur said that they never offered him the Tank fight at all. They said, "Hey, we're gonna look at that
So
fight
that's not
next
the
year."
same case because they was offered to fight, and you saying Shakur wasn't. I said, show me an example of when PBC reached out to a fighter to fight and didn't offer them the fight.
They
You don't
first off,
have an
PBC
example. Exactly.
Lamont
PBC
Roach.
never offered. What are you
Say
saying? They
But
never
Lamont Roach,
offered
nigga.
Tank fight. Did,
let me
did
get
they, did they
somebody else,
tell you
bro.
that
I
Just
ain't
before?
heard
keep it
Isaiah.
going.
Hold on, dog. Isaiah, what's up, bro? I ain't heard you say nothing. What you got, fam? I know you
Yo,
got
what's going on?
what's
You can
up.
hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, famo.
Yeah, I just thought that it was pretty nasty that they put Shakur on the undercard. If I mean, I get what everyone is saying, how everybody's trying to say that he's a star and this and that, but it's like a lot of people are saying, the market value on him, it shows, but I just don't think I'll be honest, I think they put Berlanga and Shiraz because he's Turkey's guy, but I thought Shakur was Turkey's guy too. So mate, like for the people that are Shakur fans, you got to make it make sense. Somebody that's a three-time champ, three division champ, and somebody that just went on a Canelo losing tour, and he's the main event with Shiraz. So I mean, I don't know what's next. If uh if uh if Berlanga doesn't knock out Shiraz, what we gonna see Turkey get up and read him the scorecards to Shiraz?
Yeah,
I
I'm just
told
being
you.
honest, and I
Nah, you
thought
ain't wrong.
I
The
thought
fix is in.
and I thought, I used to hear Boxing Hacker all the time say, "Oh, Turkey's a savior." I guess this is your savior, the dude that getting up in the middle of the match to let Shiraz know he's down on the scorecards just so he can edge it out and get robbed. That's nasty work,
Mm-hmm.
but that's all I gotta say. KO, I just think it's nasty what they doing to Shakur, and
Yeah, that shit dirty, bro.
and you know what? I'm glad he left Jay Prince because I don't think Jay Prince was
He
the
ain't
right
leave
man
Jay
for him.
Prince.
Oh,
He
he's
didn't
still with
leave
him?
Jay Prince. He's with Jay Prince. He left Eddie.
Okay. Because I'd seen some reports. I didn't know how true it was
Yeah,
that
I
he
had reported that. I had reported that at first too. It was something with a comma that got read wrong, and then my dog
okay.
that text me the stuff. I had read it wrong, and I put it on there first, but I corrected myself. But no, he's still with Jay Prince. Jay Prince hired Lou DiBella to be their promoter for this fight to help them with some media
Oh
stuff, and
man,
Lou DiBella was able to negotiate with Oscar De La Hoya in a way that Eddie Hearn was unsuccessful doing.
that's just
And he
real
was able to
nasty,
make the
man.
fight because Lou DiBella, like I said before, you came. I don't know if you heard me, bro. Tevin Farmer is his fighter, and Maxie Hughes is his fighter. Both of those guys fought William Zepeda, so he
Hmm.
has a good history getting shit
Makes
done with
sense.
William
Yeah.
Zepeda.
Makes sense why Zapata got that fight twice. But yeah, I just think it's real nasty what they doing to Shakur, and I think at this point it's kind of like a lot of people are saying, at this point, you got to really, like, what are your options? I could only see Shakur elevating if he does go out and try to get the big fights next. Because let's be honest, the last 3 fights that he has was not really as satisfying, and I just don't think it was good for his career. People could praise Padley all they want, but let's be real. Padley came in on a 2-day, 3-day notice, and I mean, aside from him getting work to the body, he didn't have conditioning. And then when he fought De Los Santos, he just ran. And then when he fought Artem, I mean, he claimed at the end of that fight, he said he didn't come to fight. That's not true. We know what it is. I just think it's sad what they doing to him, and I hope Shakur can elevate and really dog walk Zepeda, because if he does what he's supposed to do, I could see his value going up. But as of now, his value stands where it stands, and it's just nasty. So let's just hope and pray that Berlanga knocks out Shiraz, so that we don't got to see Turkey get up and read the scorecards to him. That's all I got to say.
Shout out to 2 Cents Boxing. She say, KO, do you think Shakur and Devin on undercards because they call Turkey? Nah, I think they on undercards because in Devin's case, Ryan Garcia is a more popular fighter. Turkey, again, Golden, again, I'm telling y'all, bro, showing favoritism to Golden Boy over the independent contractor because Devin is not signed to Turkey long term. Golden Boy, for all intents and purposes, is under Turkey's thumb. On that Devin card, you got Ryan Garcia on the card. You got Jose Ramirez, Golden Boy fighter, on the card. You got Arnold Barboza Jr., Golden Boy fighter, on the card. They let Turkey do Mexican night in fucking Saudi Arabia. I don't even know if any Mexicans live in Saudi Arabia, bro. Shakur Stevenson on the undercard. Who's the main event? Hamza Shiraz, ambassador to Riyadh season, bro. These, like, I'm telling y'all, dog, telling y'all, bro. And they got
the last time Shakur was the main event, he was with Bob.
This nigga better drum up. He better be everything that B Hayes say he is, bro. Because if that shit, B Hayes, hear me. I'm telling you right now, dog. If this shit 8-4, if you and I like, yeah, Shakur got off to a slow start, nigga. You know, he lost first couple rounds or whatever, but he figured that nigga out. It's over, nigga. It's over.
9-3.
If it's 7-5, if it's one of them 7-5 joints, nigga, it's done.
9-3.
But Ryan and Rolly are the main event because Ryan and Rolly is a popular fight. I keep saying it's not about just one fighter. It's about the fight itself. The Ryan versus Rolly is a fight that's been escalating for years.
Man, Gervonta Davis could fight a trash man. He would have been the main event.
That's true, but he's also the
current golden boy of our.
No, so he's also the current golden boy of our whatchamacallit, right? Our era right now, right? And so is
I thought y'all said that was Devin.
So those two people, yeah, they can fight whoever, and they'll
nigga, it's
event.
politics.
However,
politics,
but in generally speaking,
you said,
like it's also based on the popularity.
It's politics. I mean, those are the reasons why the politics is
Teofimo Lopez, because Devin Haney is an independent contractor, and Turkey ain't fucking with him long term. Teofimo Lopez is signed to Top Rank, and Top Rank has pulled away from Turkey Al-Sheikh. Golden Boy is still letting him hold his hand, buying them fishnets, getting them spatulas and shit, and letting them do what the fuck he won't do with them, bro. That's why they on. That's why I'm telling y'all, dog. Y'all gonna see.
But to be fair, Ryan versus Rolly is more popular.
When it's too late, because you know what Turkey won't in on. He won't in on the Tank Davis sweepstakes. How did he get in on that? By having one of his fighters have a motherfucking belt. One of his fighters win a big fight to eliminate Tank Davis's options. How you do that? You rob Shakur and Zepeda fight. They ain't make Oscar De La Hoya the motherfucking lead promoter for nothing, nigga.
Ain't nobody around. Shakur's gonna win that fight, man.
Okay.
I think Shakur gonna dog walk Zepeda, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I think Shakur's gonna win that fight.
When the last time a nigga dog walk somebody?
All right, hear my logic, KO. Hear my logic.
Hey, dog walked her.
Yeah, let's hear that logic.
Hear my logic.
Let's hear that logic.
I want to tell y'all why. I think that Shakur Stevenson hears all the noise. He say his hands hurt, so Boxing Hacker, I'm gonna take him on his word because you said what Shakur said. Shakur saying that he's okay. He said he's gonna go out there and BTA. That's what Shakur said. I think Shakur needs to have a Floyd Mayweather's Arturo Gotti moment. The styles match up. I think, and hear my logic. I think William Zepeda is going to make Shakur Stevenson throw. I think he's going to make Shakur. Shakur Stevenson has no choice but to throw if he's fighting William Zepeda. Other than that, he's going to lose. You ain't going to be able to pop shot him, just give him a jab, and he's going to just be like, okay, Shakur, I'm going to stay there. No, that's not going to happen like that. Tevin Farmer felt that part out.
Okay, so Dean, so in other words, what you're saying is
where do you rank Mayweather?
They're like a level apart from each other.
Hey, Dean, what about this? Why do you have to You know, I understand the logic in what you're saying. Not that you're intending this, but fighters fight down to the competition, or fighters fight up to the competition. So what you're saying is Zepeda is going to force Shakur to fight up to his best skills, his best talent. But let me ask you this: flip
Yes.
that around.
Mhm.
If a motherfucker is not doing anything, you know what I mean? If your opponent is not doing a motherfucking thing, now what?
See, Victor,
De Los Santos,
Victor,
De
hear
Los
me on this
Santos and
part, Victor.
Shakur.
You might be able to feel
Yeah,
me.
but you guys
If
always
you
talk about
fight
Dos Santos.
Pitbull Cruz,
What else
hold
did that
on,
happen?
Boxing Hacker, we having a conversation. If you
All right,
fight
go ahead.
Pitbull Cruz, Victor, you got no choice but to throw. Whatever you want to do, Williams Zepeda and Pitbull Cruz are similar in these ways. They're going to make you fight their fight
But why you
because they
just kill
don't
that
know
lie, bro?
they don't know nothing else. They know they got one gear. That's throw a lot of punches and try to
Pressure.
knock your head off. And all
True
that
that.
slip and slide and Pernell Whitaker stuff, it's not going to work. Because we've seen this before with Oscar De La Hoya and Pernell Whitaker. You'll think it's going to work. And then you got Turkey over there rooting for Zepeda. It's an Oscar boy. I think Shakur is smart enough to understand he got to go in here and make it clear. And if he don't understand that, then that'll be his downfall.
He's gonna make it
Okay.
clear, dude.
Well then,
He's gonna make
what
it
about?
clear.
Always
Okay.
make it
Well then,
clear,
Well then,
and he
what
gonna
about
do the
Artem?
same shit.
But you
Well then,
just
what about
talking out your
Artunium?
ass, bro.
What
See,
about
What about
Artem, I think he
Artunium?
won clear, Victor. It just wasn't up to his standard. You could win clear and still be underwhelming.
Yeah.
David
Artem was a
Morrell
little-
versus
was a-
Hot
Y'all let me
Rod,
catch the
Victor.
To
super chat,
y'all,
bro.
Hold on,
Artem
y'all.
was
I'm
a much
talking to
trickier
Victor real
fighter
quick.
than Zepeda.
David
Y'all
Morrell
let me
versus
catch the
Hot
super
Rod.
chat, bro.
Remember that fight, Victor?
Yeah. Yep.
Bro, that's
He
not even
won
comparable,
clear, but he
dude.
underperformed. He was underwhelming.
talking
Right.
about Shakur.
So yeah,
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to Rig with the 2 piece and super chat. Said Shakur ain't knocking Ish out. Y'all gotta stop.
I ain't
Thank
say knockout.
Yeah, but what you're
He is
trying to
gonna knock
say?
that
I'm
nigga out.
saying
Hey,
I'm saying I think
Little
he gonna
hands
beat
ain't
on
got
him
it.
for 12 rounds.
Yeah, he's outclass him. I think he's outclass him as well. I can
All
agree
right,
with you
bro.
there.
He better be everything y'all
Wow.
say he is, cause that
I'm
boy that
hoping so,
they about
KO.
to
I'm
let that boy.
trying. I'm a
Hey, look,
Shakur
Yeah,
hater.
they about
I'm
to let
sure.
that boy. They about to let that boy be
That's
on
what
the
they
same
say.
goddamn. He gonna be on the same eggs Connor being ate. That nigga gonna be on the same tacos that
Nah,
Canelo ate.
bro.
It ain't
Shit,
gonna be the type of
that
Hey,
ring
fight
gonna
y'all
be
think it's
the
that
gonna
ring
hands,
be.
gonna
the
be as
hands
big
is
as
a
these.
chess move, nigga.
That ring gonna be as
It's
big as this
not
little
gonna be the
box we
type of
on right
fight you
now,
think
bro.
it's gonna be.
Hey, KO,
Hey,
is they really fighting in Times Square? Is that true?
I don't know. They fighting in New York.
Oh, I thought no, because I heard your video earlier. I didn't know if you was being sarcastic or
No, they
serious. That
fighting
they
in
gonna
New
be
York.
fighting
No.
outside.
Supposed to be MSG.
Oh, okay,
It
all
would
right.
have been nice if they
Said
just
Madison
fought
outside, I
out
was
Square
there.
like, they got
Garden.
man.
Devin Haney ass outside and Ryan and them. I said Turkey don't know what the fuck he doing.
They
Oh
got
no. Oh
you
hell
guys
no.
hold on. You guys didn't hear they got Devin on the prelim. He fighting out there in the parking lot.
Damn.
That's a whole lot,
That's
bro.
out the chain. But I tell you about this. I tell you this about Shakur. If it ain't a jab, he's sitting down on everything. The hands. That's a play to get these niggas
Hey,
in the
hey, hey.
ring.
And one last thing,
It's
Wow.
a
Dean.
play
Hey,
to get
Dean.
y'all niggas in the ring. And if y'all
Hey,
Hey,
fall
Dean.
for it,
that
you
Wow.
nigga
gonna
went.
feel it.
This nigga had Joe.
One.
How about that shit? This nigga had Joe Cordine on the table and said,
Hey, one last.
calling
One.
down
One
on him,
Nah,
last.
fucking
that
body
that
shot
that
with
shit
shit
real.
on.
Okay, that
Nigga
shit
Hey,
had that
real.
Dean.
pregame
Hey,
face.
That
Dean.
shit real.
Hey,
That
hey,
shit real.
Dean. Hey, Dean. One last thing, Dean. One last bite at the apple. Okay, back to Artunium and Shakur. So yes, he beat him clearly. Is that what you're referring to when you say he's gonna step on Zepeda? Is that what you're talking about? That kind of shit?
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
not?
I
Of
thought that
course.
was beautiful.
That was a clear
Okay.
victory.
All right. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Gotta sometimes.
I think that Zepeda gonna be way more active than Artem was.
It's not gonna be the
I
type
don't.
of
I think
fight
Artem
you
was a very
think it's
tricky
gonna
fighter.
be.
He had really good foot.
But
He
yeah,
had
he had
really good
that
finish in
bounce.
that
He had
fight.
that awkward. He was
Yeah,
awkward as hell. I
he had
don't
that
think
awkward
he
Saudi
gonna
style.
have that
I
same
think he was
issue.
pretty good.
And he
I
been in the
got
ring with
Shakur running.
Zepeda before.
I feel like Zepeda is a more simpler fighter, but he just made more in shape.
Yeah.
I got Shakur running.
He's got a
I
I
do
pretty
mean,
good
too.
you
move.
might
I
that
do
might be
too.
your opinion of it, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it's gonna be a clear victory.
Well, that
Boxing
ain't
is
stepping
about
on
hit.
shit. But that
Boxing
ain't
is hit and
stepping
not
on
get
shit.
hit.
That ain't
Boxing is
stepping
hit and
on
not
I
get
shit.
think
hit.
he
You
gonna stop him.
niggas keep saying he gonna
If he
step
stop him,
on
is that
him.
stepping
He
on shit
don't
though?
have the
Yeah, if he beats him for
hands.
12 rounds, that's
He
stepping on
ain't got to
somebody.
stop him,
You gotta
money.
Victor,
He ain't
if
got
he
to
stop
stop
him,
him.
if he
He
stop
gotta
him, but
keep
it
him
ain't in the
off him.
style you
same
want, is that
difference, so
stepping
you
on
got a
shit?
different definition of the same words and shit, bro. That's
He
all.
Yeah,
cannot
I'm
that's
just
all
kick
it
him
asking.
is.
That's
off.
Yeah.
all I'm asking.
If you win
I'm
like 10
asking
to
if
3,
he
that's
stop
stepping
him.
on
Is
somebody to
that
me.
stepping on shit?
If
Yeah.
you win 10-3, that would be a 13-round fight. And those don't exist. So
Oh, I mean,
No,
you know,
no, it's
9-3.
9-3. Yeah, I got it
Yeah.
9-3.
Thank you for the math corrections, KO.
I got you.
Hey,
Hey,
And
and I'm
Victor, I'm gonna
telling you,
say this, Victor.
you supposed to be a software engineer. You gotta tighten up.
Um,
Man, it's gonna be
Shakur gotta
Very
step
true.
on Zapata, y'all. This is do or die. You gotta think, y'all. His last 3 fights, besides Patty, have all been
good
like
job.
with
you
like
mean
Ooh,
Bob.
hold on. What's his name? You got what's his name?
Okay.
Bob the
Patty,
Builder.
Patty. Okay,
Bob the
Patty.
Hey,
Builder.
hey,
Patty,
Call
hey,
Patty.
if I
everything.
tell you, but
Call
if
the
I tell
fighter
you,
by his
Dean, if
name.
I tell you,
Jesus.
Dean, in his last 6 fights, his opponents was
Oh, Bob the
106,
Builder. Oh my God.
106-3. Is that?
I'm
I
talking
mean,
about from
would you respect it?
135, bro. It don't even matter. We talking
I'm
about since
talking
he
about
got the
okay.
135. Like I said, he can't afford another snoozer. It's what I'm
His,
saying. Just
I'm
like
just saying,
Devin
his
can't
last
afford
3
to lose
opponents
to
got 1 loss.
Ramirez, Shakur cannot afford under any circumstances for this fight to be close at all. Like
All
he
right.
cannot afford that. I'm telling y'all, I'm
Why?
telling you what the
I think you.
narrative's gonna be. It's gonna
Yeah.
be bad. Because after his couples with performances, I have people calling me, yo, Dean, what's up with Shakur? Like, bro, like that's the word, like from the De Los Santos fight, the Artham fight. The criticism gonna be, then he been a co-main, Floyd Kid Austin in the bed, fake sick. He for an electrician. No, bro.
Hey, I mean, hey,
Hey, if
Dean, you
Corey
got to get
Washington's
used to it,
Zapata
bro.
and Tank
You got to get
Washington's Roach,
you got to get used
I'll
to it.
expect that fight to
You
happen,
got to
right?
get used to it because at the end of the day, as long as Shakur career go, that's gonna be the reaction after his fight. It's gonna be haters hating, and
No,
It's only
but if
that's
he
all.
go
That
in there
and
and
the
step on him,
majority
hey,
of what
real
you
ones ain't
gonna
gonna say
hear
nothing,
is
bro.
them niggas.
it's only
I'm
hate because
telling
he's
you,
getting
the
lined up with Tank.
majority
That's
of
where
what you
hate
gonna hear is
hate
them
coming
niggas.
from.
So yeah, it's nothing
But
that
bro,
Shakur
against
can do.
Zapata, you can't hate
It's
Zapata.
nothing.
Number one, if he go in there and stop Zapata, can't nobody say nothing about
yeah, niggas
Shakur.
tripping. No one,
Watch,
and
nigga.
I'm
Watch.
glad Dean
Watch.
said that. Let me land the plane here
Watch.
because we only got 1 minute. I'm glad Dean said that. Let me tell y'all something, bro. I'll never be a Shakur Stevenson fan, bro, because of shit that he do and say outside the ring. But what I will say, any nigga that can't respect the Zapata fight, any nigga that won't give him credit for beating Zapata, bro, you out of pocket for that shit, dog. You out of pocket for that shit.
I'm just saying, watch.
He deserve all the credit in the world if he able to do what B Hayes said he gonna do. If he able to do what T said he gonna do, Dank Father, all these people that say this dude easy work for him, bro. If he able to make that shit look easy and look impressive doing it, bro, that young man deserve all the credit in the world because Zapata is a dog.
True.
He can fight. He got a difficult style and shit. If he does that shit, give that man his credit. I just think it's gonna be a lot more difficult than a lot of y'all think because I don't trust his. It ain't a skill thing for me, and I'm gonna end it with this. For me, I don't trust his mentality. I don't trust his heart, and I
True.
don't trust his dog. I'm worried about
True.
him having Zapata in front of him, and when he see all them punches coming at him, I think he gonna put his fucking hands in his
Yo,
pocket, bro.
freak went crazy,
Straight
bro.
up.
And what I'm
See?
concerned
Mm-hmm.
about,
So you
and
Hey,
what
got
dog,
I'm
I
concerned
gotta
about,
run,
then,
y'all.
dog.
and what I'm
I gotta
concerned
run,
All right,
about
y'all.
KO.
is
Salute to y'all
he
boys,
gonna
Hey,
man.
step on him?
I gotta run, y'all. Salute to y'all boys. Salute to everybody that hit the panel. Salute Miss KO, everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all. We'll be live Wednesday night at 7:30. Everybody take it easy. Have a great night. We'll see y'all
Peace
soon.
and
We out here, y'all.
blessings.
Peace, man.
One.